Hello and welcome. It is that time of the year already where we are about to do the Black Friday countdown. So there's a bit of a structure in place for this one. What we're going to do is for the next hour and a half, we are going to go over the basics of Black Friday to start with, jump over to the Australian website to see what actually was on sale there, because we have got the price information from Australia with regards to what costs what and so on and so forth. Then, while we start doing a little bit of research into what potentially is on this list of goodies, we will also be looking at some other little bits and pieces throughout the actual upload as well. So with regards to going to Argos, John Lewis, because there's a lot of other sales that have started in the UK. So say, for example, there's a lot of Star Wars stuff on sale already around the UK. And with rumours of what might be on this list, how is it going to compare? So welcome to everybody. We are now in it for the long haul. I'm imagining this is going to be about a 2.5 hour, 3 hour stream. So if you are watching us on the replay and you think, oh no, what am I doing? There will be a quick recap video tomorrow. So don't worry too much. Right, so you've got plenty of people in the chat already. So good evening to Timothy, good evening to Tricklebricks, good evening to everybody else that is in the background. So yes, it's interesting to see how everything's going to happen. And we are in the poll already asking, what is it you are looking forward to? So big savings, more double points, different giveaway, which there isn't one. That is a trick question, by the way. And the Star Trek and the giveaway along with it. And everybody that has voted so far, thank you very much. Don't forget to like the video as well, because that massively helps with the YouTube algorithm. And we will now get tucked in to the basics. So this Black Friday starts in the UK in less than 90 minutes. But as we found out last week, there was a lot of people obviously in a different time zone. So their Black Friday starts in less than 30 minutes and the Australian ones already happened. So fingers crossed, we will get some people in from Poland, Belgium and further afield like that, and they can come in and say hello. Oh, that is a question. That is a question. What is better, Jabba's sail barge or the Razor Crest if you could only have one? Oh. You've got to look at that from a couple of different ways. You've got to look at that from basically like both of them got good interior. Both of them got good minifigure selection. The sail barge does look like it's flying while it's moving. You could probably make more dioramas with the sail barge, because realistically the only diorama you can make with the Razor Crest is it on fire. But if you could only get one, obviously that's up for discussion differently. But don't forget the Razor Crest is retiring, whereas the sail barge isn't. So even though the sail barge went in to the thing, I say into the Insiders weekend, it's on back order till January, and that's what we will be checking as well. If you are itchy for either and you're not sure, if you got the Razor Crest and didn't open it and then regretted your decision and sold it in January, you would probably make more money with obviously the giveaways. And then you could also get the sail barge on double points later on in the year if you wanted to. Ryan says sail barge a gazillion % is better. It's part of the real Star Wars. So yeah, that's the other way of looking at it, is do you want it from the original trilogy or whatever else? I'm not the best person to ask for the Star Wars thing, because I think I'm going to get pickaxed tonight about the Razor Crest. So right, just the basics. So everybody that's in the background, welcome. Everybody again that's liked the video already, thank you very much indeed. And just have a chat amongst yourselves. What is it you're going to be looking for? What is it you're going to be buying, if anything? And what are you hoping that's going to go into the sale? So let's get through the basics. Black Friday starts in less than 90 minutes in the UK, started already in America. Obviously, there's going to be some of you waiting for the Enterprise, so we will be having a look at that. But the three things that you're getting this time round is if you spend over £225, you get the mini castle. If you want another hot chocolate stand for £155, you can get it. Because I think Ryan's got 4, Tricklebricks has got 3. There's a fair few people that have got quite a few of these, but it is gorgeous. And then you've got this time round, the Lego card game set has tag teamed out the polybag. But because we have access to the Australian website, so I will do that in the background, we will actually be able to get a rough idea of what it is you have to get to be able to get that. So if we go over to Australia, because don't forget, they are ahead. So this is Australia. Welcome to Australia. They're already up and running. So you got the engage, you come down, you go through. And before I actually carry on with this, in case Jay's watching this and kills me, I got into Star Wars because of Mando. I watched Mando, thought it was absolutely incredible, and then that's what actually fished me in to watching all the Star Wars stuff. So it depends on, I think, very much how you get introduced to Star Wars. So I thought the first season, I thought all of the stuff of Mandalorian was fantastic, but you know, we will get on to that conversation in a second. So coming down, where, hang on, it's in the offers. I have practiced this already. That's on back order. That didn't take long. What's that on back order till? Have I added it? Hey, it's in my basket apparently. I didn't want to do that, did I? But not purchase one. 30-day back order already. That did not take long, did it? So they are, what time would it be there now? About 7 hours ago, I think that would be. About 7 hours. So that's 30-day back order already. Didn't take long to happen over in Australia. So just be wary with regards to what is going on. Now, what I wanted to check out is the actual pricing for, where is it? There it is. So that ends on the 1st, that ends on the 12th, that ends on the 1st December. It's the cards. So if you're wondering, if you do fancy yourself a pack of cards for whatever reason, you can see now where it's valid with. And I would imagine this is going to be the same across the board. I can't imagine this being different anywhere else. So in Australia, it says purchases for $105 or more, valid with themes of the 3-in-1, Speed Champions, Lego Fortnite, Lego Friends, and Duplo. Weirdly, I can't see Lego City in there. So they have given you for a really random giveaway with quite a high price point, to be honest. You've got to just get some really weird and wonderful bits and pieces. So that's an interesting one. There's obviously reasoning why behind that. They've also got a big sale on as well. You can see they've got a countdown for the Black Friday and when their Black Friday sale ends. Obviously, all the bits and pieces in a sale is different. So we will just have a quick look and see what went in on here, and then what we'll do is we'll take a look at all the bits and pieces that's for sale in the UK. So you can see that there's big discounts on a lot of these. So let's go to highest, shall we? What did they get as their highest thing in a sale? Let's take a look. So remember, Australia, guys and girls, we're in Australia. They're the only ones at the moment that have gone round. Is the cards for themes not in the sale? I don't know. That's a good shout. It could well be, but I would have thought there would have been bits and pieces in the sale for everything. I would imagine. Yeah, it gives a rough idea for the UK. It's the interesting thing though is that even though it's on a 30-day back order, it said the giveaway is still available. So how long is that? How long is the giveaway going to be available? So I know a lot of people want the giveaway. Reddit Destroyer says, I know the Razor Crest is retiring, but I didn't expect it to go on sale, so I already know the sale barge. Yeah, true. I don't know if I made a mistake. I don't have any money to buy all the Lego. Exactly. Well, you haven't made a mistake. You haven't made a mistake. They're both fantastic things. If there was only one or the other on the shelf, you wouldn't be disappointed with either one. I've got the sail barge. It's a really nice build. The minifigures, like I said, are great. It's a lot easier to display as well, the sail barge, because the Razor Crest wings are huge. So you haven't made a mistake, but if you had the opportunity for either or, you wouldn't have done the wrong thing anyway. So yeah, we'll just have to. You don't have to worry about that. So no, the sail barge is a beautiful looking thing, and because of how much money you saved on that, because you got it in a sale as well, you're never going to be able to do that with the giveaways and obviously the £100 that you're going to get back from them when they sell. And because they are selling, so it's one of those. But you can see it's 30% off the X-Wing. Le Mans is 30% off as well. So yep, you can see where these are starting to come in from. The Onyx is down 30%. So this is the highest available sets on Australia. So the most expensive thing to buy is $258, and you can see what's missing. So we're talking about a Razor Crest. We don't know, do we? We don't know. See, that's a good idea. Yeah, that's it. But that's the thing with that. You can make your diorama up. Whereas you can't really do that with the Razor Crest. So yeah, you've done the right thing. I think you've done the right thing. So you don't have to panic yourself. You don't have to worry. So coming down to the next thing, pirate ship, Fountain Garden, and the Renegade, all at 30% off. I think they look smart, actually. To be honest, I think they do look rather tasty. But I'm amazed that that's still available, because some of these have sold out ages ago in the UK. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens with some of these. The Windmill Farm, that's the Minecraft. They got the Christmas decorations in. I wonder what ones are out. There's no big Christmas ones in. The Iron Hulk, that's no surprise. The Advent calendars, there were rumored for that. I saw Tricklebricks tell me about the Advent calendars. They were gone. So Reddit story says, the only 2 Star Wars sets I own is the Falcon and the Sail Barge. So mad I missed out on the AT-AT. No, you don't. No. To be honest, the AT-AT is the most boring build. I've got the AT-AT and I've got the Sail Barge. I don't have the Falcon, but the AT-AT is just 4 of the same thing. It looks impressive enough because obviously it doesn't take up that much space. But from a build perspective, honestly, the Sail Barge you'll really enjoy, and it's a lot more sturdy than the Falcon as well. So honestly, you haven't made the wrong decision. They're saying that the AT-AT is the last of the really weak U.S.S sets, because you literally touch it and it falls apart. A bit like what the Falcon does as well. It's a little bit pedantic where you're trying to pick it up. Sail Barge is super sturdy and it actually looks like it's moving when it's stationary. And apparently the Razor Crest is also super sturdy as well. So yeah, you got nothing. You've definitely not made the wrong decision with that at all. So no, but you can see calendar's 50% off. So that's not too bad, is it, for that amount of money? So is that only going to be Harry Potter though? Or is it the others in there as well? 30% off that. That's interesting. They've got some weird and wonderful stuff in their sale. Weird and wonderful. Well, that, ladies and gentlemen, was Australia. Now we're back over to the UK. So we have got plenty of time to kill. So what we will do to start with is we will check the back order dates of all the bits and pieces that was in the Insiders weekend, just to see if any of the dates have changed. And we'll start off with the Sail Barge, because that clearly is very, very popular because of the date. So it's been extended again to the 13th. That was at the start of January originally, so that's been extended. I don't think you can go wrong with this, to be honest. You got it on double points as well. You got all that money off. You got the points back. You get more valuable minifigures with this than you do with Mando, and you get a chunk just down there as well. So yeah, you're well away on that. And don't forget, you can display it 2 ways. You can have the thing flapped open or shut, and yeah, that's it. You don't worry about it. It's I would. You haven't made the wrong decision whatsoever, not at all. Yeah, that's it. Yes, no, that's all right, because when you got it, when you ordered it, it said the 2nd of January. So it's more and more people since you ordered it said the 2nd is gone. So if you think that's a week, and this is a set that's in stock as well, and it's on back order it's going to be on back order for nearly 2 months. So I think maybe that's why they didn't do the Razor Quest for the Insiders weekend, because they needed stuff to run over the whole week. So I think maybe if we are going to be getting these sales that they think, well, clearly we are getting the sales. I don't know why I'm saying, oh, that's been rumored. We know that there's going to be Star Wars stuff in there, because we know we're going to get the X-Wing, surely, because the X-Wing's in Australia. We've seen it already. It's people in Australia's already bought it. They've had their midnight already, and we're lining up to ours. So in 15 minutes, Poland, Belgium, and everybody else will have theirs, and then we will kick things off as well. And obviously, the Americans are just waiting to find out. I think the Americans, well, going by their sale stuff, I don't know how well their stuff went in their sale, but we know we're getting some Star Wars stuff in just over an hour's time, and going by Australia, it looks like it's going quick. And don't forget, very much thanks to our Australian fan base that was in the live earlier, you have got the opportunity of doing, is it 200 points to 1,000? So you save like £8 or £9. This is obviously just ticking over and not doing anything. Now, the other things to be careful of with regards to us getting carried away is we've heard that potentially the motorized lighthouse is going to be in there, but we've not heard anything about Jaws. Now, again, thanks to the research crew that we had on the live earlier on, so this hopefully should go smooth enough. Over on Argus, if we go onto their Lego, they have updated all of the Black Friday stuff in the UK. So all of their stuff in the UK, as you can see, is now about. But you can see you get 10% off the prices that you're seeing for certain different bits and pieces. And there is some different Star Wars stuff in here. So as we start to scroll down, we're just going to bombard through all of this stuff to start with, and then we'll just find out exactly what it is that you want to be looking for. But there's a lot of other things in here. Like I was looking for the Jaws. So there you go. So you've got Jaws at the moment in the UK for £97.50, or you can see it on the Lego website for £129. And don't forget, for the £129, you're not getting any. There's no double points. There's nothing with that whatsoever. So depending on what goes in the sale in this, depending on if you want the giveaways, you're not going to get double points on the stuff because clearly we've just seen that in Australia. They didn't get the Razor Crest in Australia, but they have got the X-Wing. So we will double check the Australian website in about another half an hour, maybe, just to see what's left in stock. But again, with regards to the bits and pieces that's on this website, got the Harry Potter 2 for 15. You've got the construction vehicle 2 for 15. You've got all the Speed Champion bits and pieces. The Tudor Corner down to 150. Now, another thing that has been left in the comments. See, that's another. See, again, that's a huge thing. That has been in a sale in Argos for ages. £160 off for the Venator. So there's big stuff that's about. And there we go. Hang on. So let me just go back up to the chat and catch up with this. So let's go. So Triggerbrick says, never be disappointed with your decision. Always sail somewhere. Yeah, that's exactly that. You've got this. The sail barge is beautiful. Honestly, it's a great looking thing. I love let me just get back onto the Lego website just for a second. Right, there we go. I love the sail barge more than the Razor Crest. It's more that I won't be able to get my hands on the Razor. Well, this is the problem, isn't it? It's they did some people dirty by thinking that there's only going to be one big Star Wars ship coming out, and then I mean this is all rumors, mind. It might not actually happen, but you haven't made the wrong decision. Obviously, you probably would have done it differently if whatever. But I don't. It's not the case. So you're absolutely fine. Drugrick says, yeah, it's tough. Missed out on a few last year, but I think it'd be more amazing sets to come in the future. I 100% agree. And the thing that you can see on your screen right now, which is the Jango Fett ship, which isn't going to be in any sale list at all, is in Argos for a huge amount of money knocked off. So I will carry on with the chat in a second. We are 220 for the D&D. So, again, that's not been mentioned on any of the things. And these are available. These are live now in the UK. We'll have a look in John Lewis as well, because there's some big things. The Falcon, again, that's £210 saving on that. So, the Lego need to be in that sort of 20, 30 price mark for some of the stuff, because everywhere else in the UK has those sets. So you can see that is 25% off. So if they only give you 20% off, you've got to work out, it's probably going to be the same with the points, but they'll give you £157 worth of points, not the 210. So some people don't get too trigger happy. Obviously, you do get the giveaway with it. So again, it's just something to consider as we sort of think about the sets that you guys and girls want to be getting. And I carry on scrolling down. You can see there's loads of stuff in there, isn't there? Loads and loads and loads. Right, let me just get, because I'm going to read everybody's comments now. So I just want to get this offer back on the screen so people realize what we're talking about. We will have those three on there because that's just quite an eye-catching picture. Right, so also, when I got it, it says 2nd of January. Yep, because obviously we know that's moved on, coming through. Reddit Destroyer says, hoping to get Rivendell next year. What a beautiful set that is as well, by the way. Or you can always get, depending on point-wise and whatever else, potentially Amazon's might be the best place for that. Because I do believe It is an Amazon exclusive, so they have it in sales from time to time. The Scarlet Pit and Skiff might be discounted tonight per leaks. I bought one at Argos 2 days ago for 48. Well, we'll have to wait and see, Ryan, with regards to how much that does drop down to. Chucklebricks then says it's a must for me next year, considering saving my points from last weekend to wow. Yeah, I mean, if you can get that, get that cheap enough. I wonder what that's all about. He sang me that song down the phone as well. Jay was singing the Rocky song to me as we go. Tricklebricks is on going about Adrian. I know. Oh dear. Place your bets. How long will it take for the Razor Crest to sell out after the sale? Well, it's tough to go by, really, because I would have said, we could have used the Lion Knight's Castle as a guide. I think the only saving grace is it depends if you're a Star Trek or Star Wars fan. I think that's what it comes down to. I think. I've heard some say the Razor Crest won't sell out fast, but I think it just depends. It just depends on, do you want the giveaways from the Enterprise? Do you want a Razor Quest? But I suppose the other thing is realistically, out of all of the ships, what would the resale value be on the Razor Quest? That's the thing. It's like, will it have them? And this is the other thing. Will Lego put a smaller limit on? Because the AT-80 still only has one. It has a limit of one. And not that it matters. It'll be shipped by the 7th of January. But because they're finding it so difficult to get it out, they've dropped the limit in the UK to one. Now, with the Razor Crest at the moment, if they've got loads and loads, they'll have them at 3 and 5. So they've still got 5 there at the moment. But yeah, it just depends on if the part usage is good for stores. If one person suddenly buys 5 of them and they think that they're going to make a ton of money straight away, I'm not 100% sure. It's going to be very interesting. Very, very interesting. Jay says, link me up. I will do, sir. Jay will be joining us very, very shortly. Black Friday is not showing for me. No, it won't yet, Timothy. Don't worry, because don't forget, we're ahead of you. So what we've looked at is there's nothing on the UK website at all. So what you've seen so far is Australia. So Australia's happened because of the time zone. So Australia's happened. 10 minutes, Poland, Belgium will happen. And then we've got an hour and 5 minutes. And then hours will happen. And then if it's anything to go by last time, you have got the choice of, was it midnight in one area, and then it was like 5 p.m. in the other. Hello to you, 6473. Hello, how are we? Yep, makes sense. That's it. Yeah, it's all about time zones. And Triple says it's not really scalping. The set's been available for multiple years, 3 years or so. But it's like, yeah, it's a tough one. It's a tightrope, really, because it's not scalping as such, but it is just people taking advantage of a sale. And if other people have waited for a sale, then that's fair enough. But in the UK, you've got no excuse, because John Lewis has had this set in a sale at least 3 or 4 times a year. So, and you can clearly see that with the Falcon. Like the Falcon's 200 and something pound off. So that's the thing. Now Ryan's asking this is the question. Will Willy Wonka sell out before or after the Razor Quest? Right, Jim, just sending you that link over now, sir. Bear with me. Just sending that link over to Mr. J's Toy Collection UK. And he is just basically going to stay with us to try and stay awake, I do believe. Because if he falls asleep, he will not be getting the Enterprise. So, right, that should be on the way to you. So yeah, that is the question. That is the question of what's going to be happening with it. Is Willy Wonka going to sell out or not? Is actually, all jokes aside, Willy Wonka actually going to go into a sale? That's the thing. Because just jumping back over to here, if you think like the X-Wing is obviously going to this has been in 20-25% sales since day one. So we don't have the problem I think the Americans have when stuff goes into a sale, because you've only got Walmart and maybe not as stronger sales. But we've got Argos Smiths and the Lego Group all putting the skiff in a sale. And then we've got all of these ones happening as well. So I mean, it's like, I understand where people are coming from if you knew that it was coming from a sale, and obviously people are profiteering from it, but we don't have that. We, from a UK perspective, you don't have an excuse if you say you missed out and you blame somebody else. I mean, look, Harry Potter, £300. This set's been out forever now, and it goes down to that price again 2 or 3 times a year. So we are used to big sales over here. So Jay is in his Halloween outfit. He's going to come in and say hello. Hello to you, sir. How are we?
Well, there's only one thing I've got to say. The Razor Quest's on fire. Matthew's going to have to buy a Razor Quest tonight, people. It's Rocky 4 versus Razor Quest. How I've cooked that up, I do not know. But I've got 1 hour to convince this man he needs a Razor Quest. I've been convincing him for months, because FOMO will strike him next year. When that movie comes out, he's going to want a Razor Quest, and then it's going to be £700 on the aftermarket. So tonight, he's going to buy a Razor Quest.
We will see. I doubt it very highly, but we will see. At the moment, I've got no care in the world of getting anything. And don't forget, I didn't get anything from the Insiders Weekend either. Didn't get anything from the Insiders Weekend. So, right. So I have £35 worth of points. And you have to spend 50 for free delivery. So I'm thinking of getting the gingerbread 8080 as a compromise, as an 8080 for personal reasons. Well, yeah, that's it. If you want to get yourself an 8080, pick one up. You'll get that shipped mid-January for that, but that's fine because you'll get the points. Just bear in mind that you won't get the points on the 8080 until it ships, and also they do something really weird. So I actually had to find this out. So I ordered the train, and I broke the price point for the giveaway, which was 155, and I think I broke it at 156. But what they do is they hold your money like a Bricklink designer program, but only charge you what they're sending and then hold the rest. So if you look at your statement, it gets very, very confusing very, very quickly. But yes, if you want to break up, because I think the other thing you could do is potentially make it up with Builder minifigures or PAB. But if you've got £35 worth of points and you have to spend 50 for 3 delivery, yeah, I mean that way you're going to get you're going to get the 8080 cheap enough. Let's go Skeletor, says Trickle Bricks, and he's on fire with. I feel really sorry. I feel so sorry with everything that you're having problems with at the moment. But fingers crossed the scalpers won't get you. But we're all right over here. We've always been okay. This is why it's not a massive thing. Like Trickle Brick says, the Razor Quest been in John Lewis sale twice a year for the last 3 years. I think Jay would agree with me on that. Shibo, hello to you as well. So hello to everybody that is watching in the background. Don't forget to take part in the poll. I'm sure Jay will be thrilled that there's another poll running. So the poll at the moment is, there's loads of you taking part in the poll. So there's 79% on the savings. Who wants more 4 times points? There is a trick question with different giveaways. However, there might be some people excited about the cards, and there's only 12% of people at the moment that is more excited about the Star Trek set and giveaway purchase. And don't forget to like the video as well, because YouTube seems to like that kind of thing. So, Jay, is there anything on the list for you? Have you done any form of Black Friday Lego? Because bearing in mind, before Jay opens up his mouth, you have to remember Lego is Jay's side quest. It's a small side hobby in comparison to the volume of toys this man buys. So I do all the Lego bits and pieces and try and inform Jay best I can with stuff. And Jay does it the other way around for the rest of my life. So, Jay, is there anything that you know of from that's coming on this list, or anything else that you might have seen since we last spoke?
Well, I sent you the list, but I didn't watch the full list video out there, so I'm not aware of every single set that's going to be in there. But I did see, as Red Destroyer says there, this Razor Crest on the stream. Now I'm purchasing for him. Apparently, a special gift is coming. But if this thing is £365, I saw it's supposed to be 30% off. That is the cheapest I've seen it. The last John Lewis sale, it was 410, I do believe.
Yep.
Plus, you get your points and the giveaways. So, but I'll say if you are into Mando with the movie coming next year, I do see this becoming one of those ships that somebody may have missed out on and would want next year.
Yep.
So I could see this going up in value as well, because that 8080 I see has gone up to around, sells for about £900 on average now on eBay.
See, that was one of the last comments just before you jumped in. It literally overnight went up to about 1,000, just went up to £1,000. I'm not cutting you off, but a lot of people, for whatever reason, seem to be interested in the Black Falcon. Now, I don't know if the Black Falcon is on the list. I don't think it's on the list, but it is easily available in the UK from multiple places. You've got Argos, John Lewis, and Smiths are all having a price battle at the moment. So if you are itchy to get this, more than likely this will be the price until Monday. But in all fairness, it has been this price on Argos all week. So it does seem to be, at the moment, we have got much better sales than America at the moment. But sorry, Jay, carry on.
Darth Jar Jar sells quite a bit on his own, probably.
Yeah, that's very true.
And that Dark Falcon probably sell for nearly that sale price of the
Robert agrees, says this is the best deal I've seen on it if you include points and giveaway, because that's the thing. If you get a big sale on it and you get the giveaways, which you're going to get 2 of the 3.
I've been winding him up about this set for nigh on 6 months since it was going on the retirement list, but there always seems to be another big set he's after at the time. But as I say, Star Wars, your Mando, your gateway into Star Wars. I can just see the FOMO conversations next year. And as a person that has to listen to his FOMO conversation, I'm making the final plea here to go, listen, this is going to be on record. Listen to me. If this goes up in price, this is on you.
So Jay is panicking to himself now because he's thinking he's just going to hear a load of absolute nonsense going on now. Reddit now. So in case, because Jay wasn't here at the start of the stream, he's a very, very busy man. So Reddit's
all over the place this evening.
Yeah, Jay's always all over the place. Jay, he's panicking, sir, thinking you might have made the wrong decision getting the sail barge in the sale over the Razor Crest because he didn't know that the Razor Crest is going in. And I said, from a Lego set perspective, because you own the sail barge is a hell of a set. And it's definitely not the wrong thing. And you won't have any regret getting the sail barge over this. So from a build perspective and a display perspective, if you could only get one or the other, I think it's a toss-up, really. It's a 50-50 mix, isn't it?
Yeah, if you could only get one. I like to... Yeah. I have a dodgy strategy of employing my good friends. If they could only sponsor the channel, PayPal credit, if you are listening, if you could help out for all future purchases, because they get me through mine. But if you do have to choose between the two, then I think it comes down to what you're more into with Star Wars. Is it the original trilogy or is it the modern stuff? And for me, Return of the Jedi is my favorite Star Wars film and probably in my sort of top 5 greatest films ever made. So the sail barge for me would be a winner all day. And I have owned it for a year. I've built precisely 3 bags. So that is how far we've got with a set that I absolutely love. In the 3 3/4 inch game in the HasLab Vintage Collection for Star Wars, the sail barge was the first HasLab. That thing goes for about £2,500 to £3,000 now on the aftermarket. So I went for the Lego version instead. But because I'm about to be tearing up the garage, this is the last time you will see me in this room. The Lego will be more prevalent on display in future videos. But now I need to actually find a new home for said sail barge because of the redo. It ain't going to fit where it currently was planned to fit.
Well, there we go. That's very true. So there'll be discussion to be having. So thanks to everybody that jumped in the live stream before, just for a very quick bit of research, because thanks to a load of people, look what's in the sale in Argos for £195 from £260. So all of the Star Wars vehicles are in sale. So this is the thing that you got to be careful of. Everybody has done it now. They've waited and waited and waited, and they've now done it on Black Friday Eve to go, have it. This is what we're doing. So we know now that this is going to be a standard price in the UK, 25% off. Normally 20. I say 25 is not standard. It'd be 20% off when it goes to John Lewis and the other places. So again, Shibo, good evening. Good evening to you. Are you going to be getting anything Shibo in America? Have you heard any rumors of the stuff that's on your list? Triggerbrick says, I wish the Blurg was a molded creature. Other than that, the stickers is a perfect set. Jabba is my favorite. Jabba's Jay's favorite as well. He can explain why, so don't you worry. The Barge. This is a great deal with double points on par with the Razor Crest deal. Exactly, yeah. The Sail Barge and the Razor Crest deal is a great deal for both. I need to be adding to my Legos display / city. Well, fingers crossed, Timothy. You'll be able to find some sets in the 20, 30, 40% price mark. And we will be jumping back over to Australia and just go back through some of the bits and pieces that they have. So that is the Star Wars stuff from Argos. Let me just jump back over to the Lego website, and then Jay will show off. I'll get Jay on large, so bear with me as I just do some magic. Go, just show it off, Jay, quick.
We've got to get balancing going. There we go. One Star Wars Vintage Collection Jabba on his throne with Slayer Leia as well. So I've got Jabba in all sorts of scales. So
yeah, Jay's a massive fan of that. So yeah, he'll be agreeing with you, Destroyers. Don't worry about that. It's definitely a fruity one. So Jay, are you aware of the new gifts for the Black Friday stuff?
Well, I believe I should be getting a micro castle. I should be getting a little hot chocolate stand. And somebody's told me something about playing cards or something.
Yeah, packet cards. That's it. So Jay's up to date with it all, so that's fine. So that's the stuff that's on your screen at the moment.
No, it's actually cards. It's not Lego made cards. It's just cardboard.
No, it's an actual packet like cards. Yeah. Yeah, very bizarre. But Lego Australia is on a waiting list. So I'm in the waiting room in Australia. Because in Australia, they've gone live. Obviously, they're waking up now in Australia, but the Enterprise is on a 30-day back order already. The giveaway seems to still be available. But also with the cards, there was a lot of stuff that you could get for the cards, but nothing that really was going to be in the sale. So that's a bit of a weird and wonderful one that they're doing the cards. So let's just see if I can get back on, because I was on the website before and it's I shut the website down. So let's take a look.
We've got 50 minutes and I'll be joining the waiting list by the sound of it.
It might be a busy one. You can't get on the Australian website at the moment. That's completely chock-a-block. So I'll wait and see what happens with that. So with regards to, we all know the Enterprise is coming. We all know the gifts coming. So that's sold out in 30 days on Australia. That's the giveaway's still there though. It's just on back order. Ryan says, I heard the Razor Crest is getting 30% off. Hopefully true. Yep, that is what we were just talking about, Ryan, with the different pieces. Now we've got a waiting list in Hungary at the moment. So hopefully you can get in and do the bits and pieces that you want. Going by Australia. Their stuff went on back order, but the giveaway was still available. Now, going by what the Australians have said in the last live stream, go into your Insiders account first and redeem the 200 points for 1,000 because they are a limited run. So when they've gone, they've gone. They're not guaranteed to be done. And that was the first thing that went on the Australian website. And somebody from Australia bought three Enterprises with the giveaways as well. So I'm waiting in Denmark. So here's everybody coming in now. So there's a waiting list in Denmark. And there's a waiting list.
European friends are flying in. 37 of you in the chat. Hello, everybody. Welcome to this.
So welcome, everybody.
We are panicking about Lego. We are getting ready for sales, and I am here for a U.S.S. Enterprise.
That's it. So Jay's hoping to get this. I think this might be very much a case of Star Wars versus Star Trek if what we think is going in. So what we saw at the start, because Australia obviously was still in bed when I looked at the start, is the biggest set that's available in Australia is the X-Wing. The X-Wing is the biggest set. So 30% off the Razor Crest in Hungary. Is that confirmed? So it'd be
you go
interesting to see if that is there, because it's always interesting who gets it in what country. So, like, Australia didn't get much in the sale last time. Trickle Bricks, yes, thank you very much indeed. Don't forget to smash that like button. It helps. It helps with the YouTube nonsense. So if you could, that'd be great. Ryan says, I'm so excited for the Enterprise. I've been a Star Trek nerd for so long. Well, I think what we were talking about right at the beginning is, if there's a load of stuff in a sale, which potentially now this, because bear in mind, this has literally come out of thin air in the last few hours. Let's be honest, nobody knew that this was going to happen. What is this going to affect the Enterprise? That's the thing. Is it going to affect the Enterprise stuff? Which means, are you going to be able to get this thing easier? Or is it just not going to make a difference and people are literally just going to go broke and try and get both thing? I'm in a queue waiting here in the UK. Oh, so there's queue lining up in the UK already. So Brickford 69, hello to you. And Bear Matrix says, do you think there's any retiring PAB items will be on sale? They don't really tend to put PAB stuff on. Maybe the only stuff that they tend to do maybe is the stuff that's not selling very well, but they kind of just like get them through. Every offer will kick off at midnight. So midnight, wherever you are in the world, apart from America, because America's far too big. So there's two. It'll basically be wherever you are. If you are in America, it will be the time it kicked off for the insiders, I would imagine. It'd be interesting to see with the Voyager and things. It'd be interesting to see what happens with all of that.
I assume America goes on East Coast time, doesn't it? Because it'll be earlier rather than going on West Coast time, so 5 hours behind us.
That's it. Because one was at midnight and one was at some other time. I can't remember when it was last time. It was all slightly different.
I put the link in the private chat to the German Lego website if you want to see what's on there, but you'll have to wait in a queue.
Yeah, I'm in it at the moment. I'm in a queue for a few different things. I'm just trying to. Well, all right, that's. So I'm still in a queue for Australia, and I'm still in a queue for Denmark. So
I'm in a German queue.
I'm in a German queue. Yeah, I'm in a German queue. I'm in lots of different queues. Hang on, here we are. So we're in Australia at the moment, everybody. So welcome to Australia.
It's like the Eurovision, this.
Yes, it's very complicated. It's what I was doing before. So we're in Australia, so you can see what basically, thanks to Australia, I'm on a waiting list in the UK as well. I have a question. Wolf says I have a question. I really want the Razor Quest. When will the Razor Quest sell out? I would say it'll be gone within 24 hours, depending on where you are in the world. Wolf, if you're in the UK, you might get lucky with John Lewis, because I am going to check the John Lewis website. But I would say it'll be done in 24 hours, I would think. That's what I'm going to say. It'll be 24 hours for that.
Because it's hard to predict the US website, though. I think the UK one stuff usually hangs on longer. We think about the Lord of the Rings GWP, that hanged on longer in the UK, only by a few hours, didn't it? But it did make it to the morning. Some of the US stuff does seem to go within the first hour. So
that's it. Yeah, but I mean, don't forget, if you just go by watches, if you go by what just happened, the America sold out in 15 minutes for the Lion Knight's Castle and the Ninjago set. Australia sold out within an hour. It was about 15 minutes for Poland and Belgium, and by 9:30 in the morning, it was still available in the UK. So if you're talking about the US, I would say it'll be gone in about 20 minutes, Wolf. So if you want it and it's something that you want, you're gonna have to be quick. I'm afraid. I think you're gonna have to be quick. Only going by what nonsense you guys and girls had to go through in the States last time. It was just tough. But we are in Australia at the moment. Obviously, I'm not, but the website is. And this is the stuff that they had on offer. So if we go to highest, so Jay can see this for the first ever time. Oh, Razor Crest is it's gone. X-Wing's gone.
Oh,
that didn't take long in Australia. So did the Falcon go in then? Because I didn't type it in. Falcon, the Razor Crest. Did it go? Because did you hear, Jay, about the amazing offer that the Australians had?
I thought it was a joke. I thought it was a fake thing. It's actually real, was it?
It's
You
gone.
got
No,
yourself
it did. It must have gone. It's out of stock. It did. It must have gone in. So it's out of stock. It's out of stock in Australia. It didn't even get on the list. I couldn't even see it on the list. So what they're doing at the moment, what Lego Group's doing at the moment, is it's really annoying. But you go into the sale tab, and if something sells out, it just gets removed from the sale tab. It doesn't say out of stock. So the Razor Quest could have gone in the first 5 minutes, but obviously we weren't live when that happened. So when I first went on the Australian website, we had just the X-Wing, but the X-Wing's gone as well. So both of the Star Wars sets have gone, and both of the Star Wars sets have gone, and the Star Trek is on a 30-day back order.
If you think of the time difference, though, it'll be 10:15 in the morning because Australia's 11 hours ahead of us. So
they are indeed.
If they went up at midnight, they've had a good 10 hours at it. If it's just sold out.
Yeah, but so we had some Australians in. It was about 2:00 their time, and the Enterprise in Australia is still available to get, but it's just on a back order. Now the problem is, as we knew last time, as you can see here, look, it just says back order, but you can shop now 30 days, and it still comes with a giveaway. So you can get four. You can get 3 of the purchases with that still. So that's kind of good, but going by how the Australians are doing their thing, don't think it's going to make a difference if you want stuff for sale or want stuff for the Star Trek. It's going to go, and it'll go on back order. And all the other stuff that was there that we looked at before, bearing in mind we're still in Australia, without knowing what's on the list and having to type in the SKU code individually, we're just going to have to go by what's still available, not by what's gone.
I'm in the German website. I've made it in.
You're in the German one. I'm in the German one as well. It's ENDE, isn't it?
Yeah, .de. Yeah, you're in the Black Friday stuff. I can see that you loaded up. I can see the recommended set is the Marvel logo. I go by.
Oh, it is. Yeah. So their highest.
Oh, yeah, the Razor Quest in there. The Razor Quest is in there when you go by highest. It's 420 euro.
Clearance. This is it. So we are in Germany at the moment. So look what else is in there though. We've got the Lighthouse is in there.
So I'm assuming the EU will reflect the UK in terms of what sets they get. That would be standard. So this is probably telling us what we will get in 40 minutes time here in the UK.
Yeah, that's a very, very good call. So Wolf, I live in the US and I wake up as soon as it comes in. Do you think I'll get it? If you wake up at depending on where you are, it's either midnight or 5 p.m. I think, depending on if you're on the East Coast or West Coast. So you have to join the queue probably half hour, 45 minutes, an hour before. The UK is different because we're lucky. We didn't have that problem, but Germany, Razor Quest 419, Motorized Lighthouse 209, X-Wing Starfighter 169. We will say all 3 of them then have gone already from Australia because they're nowhere to be seen. Coming down the Moonlander, I'm sorry, nobody cares about that whatsoever anywhere else. That's been in a sale forever.
Never even seen that thing.
No, it's been the next 3. They've been in a sale for a long time. Of course, a Viking Village I did see was going to go into a sale. It's interesting that it now says clearance and not sale. So the ATT's gone in, the book's gone in, the travel moments have gone in. The Marvel is just in a sale, not in a clearance. So I'm assuming the clearance is also the stuff that's been discontinued this year. It's just their different way of wording it. So the Marvel's 99 down to 79. The TIE Fighter and X-Wing mashup is 109 to 79. Again, the assembly Age of Ultron is 69 from 99. That's obviously being discontinued because it's in the clearance. So there's a lot of stuff. They've got 8 pages of stuff. So Trickleback said midnight or 9 p.m. I do believe for the West Coast. So yeah, Wolf, you're just gonna have to have to be lucky. A Lego website is in a queue, high traffic. Yeah, that's it. You had to queue up to just get into the Australian website. So it's extremely.
I do love how the Lego website says, "Do you want to play a game while you wait?" It does remind me very much of the Saw films as I'm waiting to get in the Lego website.
It's like, do you want to play a game? No, I just like to buy something, to be honest. So Oh, I didn't even think of that one, did I? Robot World roller coaster.
That'll be like 50 quid for us then if we do the. It's 40%. Let's go by the discount so we can work it. That's 40% off. So what's UK retail on that? I'll have a look.
Oh, finally, the X-Men Jet, 30% off. Yeah, so you basically, it's first come, first serve. You've just got to be quick, and you might get very lucky. But whatever you do, Wolf, let me know in the video, the comments, and let me know how you get on, if you get it or not. Because hopefully you do if you really want it. You're just going to have to be snappy and quick.
Yeah. The retail price on that roller coaster UK is £90, so 40% off will be £54.
Yeah, it's good to see. It's great saving on that. It's a good looking thing. You got the Harry Potter advent calendar. So the other advent calendars haven't gone into the sale by the looks of it, which is a little bit weird. So I'm looking at the wrong website. That'd be why. So going by the one in Australia that I just decided to click on instead of the Germany one, there was only one advent calendar in there. Spider-Man Mask has gone in 69 to 48. The Bluey House Families down to by 20%. So we're now into a lot of 20, 30, 40%. There is actually quite a lot of stuff in this, and a lot of it isn't just nonsense either, because some of these, like the Wildflower Boutique, that'll sell out very, very quickly. You've got some of the Animal Crossing stuff that's gone in, which sold out day one in the UK and lots of other places around the world. You've got to remember that because they're now not doing seasonal sets because of other countries moaning and complaining, which is just stupid. They now have to send all the sets out worldwide. So now certain places are going to get stuck with certain sets. So when we see it and go, oh, that's in a massive sale, other places are like, oh yeah, it never sells, never does this, never does that. So the Christmas tree for €31, that's a fantastic price on that, 30% off that.
That's in a sale at Smith's as well for pretty much
the
same
price. Yeah, so this
was eyeing up yesterday.
Yeah, I've got it in my collection, and it scales perfectly with everything else. No surprise that the Captain American stretch figure's gone in, and funny enough, also killed the line off as well. It was the last one that went in, not making any more. No surprise with that, is there? Oh, they are in there. The advent calendars are in there. So you got the advent calendar, Star Wars, Harry Potter, and Disney. So obviously, maybe two of the others sold out in Australia then. So we're now seeing a lot more on this website than what the Australians had, but possibly because it's sold out. Green Goblin's there for 22.79. So we will just have to basically wait and see what happens in the UK with regards.
Get ahead to go with my T-shirt.
Yeah, you could do. There you go. You got your skeleton head. You got a skeleton and a proper Halloweeny type one.
Oh, that's not bad.
Tricklebrick said, "Did I miss the Sith Infiltrator? Was that on the list? I am sure it might have already sold out. I don't know.
The £60 price point, wasn't it? So
yeah, I'm not too sure. So I didn't see it stand out on this. I think I've seen it.
I'll have a look in the background.
Yeah. Oh, that's joyful, isn't it? I've literally just ordered that advent calendar last week.
No, it is gone. It's out of stock. It's gone in. It's 40% off. It's down to €41, but it has gone already.
Ah, there we go. So there is some stuff selling very.
That is on the EU. So the UK, of course, it might last a bit longer, but it is on there.
Yeah, it did seem to be that the websites in the EU sold stuff out very, very quickly. I think we had some Germans in the live stream last week, and they were saying
Sarlacc Pit has gone as well. Sarlacc Pit has gone on the German website, but
that's it. So this is the only problem, and now Jay's obviously having to type things in the background separately. Because they haven't kept them on the website, it says sold out. You don't actually know what was on there in the first place if you logged on in the morning. So unless you see a video, and like me, for example, all I'm going to do is just go through. Wolf says, "Shall I?" So everybody else that's in the chat now, there's people in the queue, and they're starting in about 35 minutes time. So yeah, I would say half hour to an hour beforehand, and then you're going to have to keep refreshing and basically hope for the best, Wolf. It is a very, very tricky one though. So it's £54 for the Coaster, says Trickle Bricks. Did I miss the Stealth Infiltrate? I'm sure. Maybe it's sold out with the Skylac pit. Yep, you both nailed that on the head. 40% is crazy, and we have answered that question. So yes, it seems to be you are literally going to have to type in the bits and pieces of what you need. So don't forget, we're from the UK. We are looking at Germany, and there is a spot the difference between the two, because they've just got their Black Friday stuff is here, whereas we've got the Engage, sorry. So Australia looks like this. Germany looks like this. So the layout of the tabs are exactly the same. So don't get put off. The only thing is where is their enterprise? Where is it? Have they not got it?
I've just followed Trickle Brick's advice. I've just entered the UK queue. I'm also in now. Now, do I want to play a game?
Where is the Star Trek then?
Have to type it in, yeah.
Oh, it's still coming to. Hey? Ooh. Well, is it not? Have they messed it up? They haven't done that.
What site are you on?
Germany.
You're on Germany. Time difference wise, it should have gone live in Germany.
Well, it has to, because they've got the Black Friday sales on.
Let me just say, I will check the time in Germany just to double check.
I was going to say, I thought that's why you gave me the German website.
That is why, because I think they're an hour ahead. No, it is. It's 27 minutes past midnight in Germany. So.
Oh dear. Oh
it's not
no. People are going to be. Oh, it's insiders only. It is, but I'm logged. Oh, of course, I'm not logged into. I am logged in, but obviously, technically, I don't count for.
I don't know. I think no, because you could see it on the Australian site.
Oh yeah, that is true. Yeah, I can see it on the Australian site, Trickle Bricks. Yeah, that's it.
You are logged in, yeah.
I can see the offers, but the U.S.S. not available yet in Spain. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Don't say that this has happened once before, and it was like 3 a.m. when it went live.
No, it's happened to me before when I so I've only been in for a few sets of midnight launches. Not everything went up. I had to wait till like 20 to 1 for. Was it it might have actually been the sail barge. I can't remember if that was the one it was, or it was the Lord of the Rings. I got stuck in a queue. The sail barge, I think, might have taken a while. What else have I bought at midnight? But one I did have to wait till longer because they just hadn't uploaded the website properly yet.
Carl Perk, sorry, I do believe if I butchered your name, I'm sorry. The Sith Infiltrate is sold out instantly in Europe. So yeah, we've just seen that has a goner. So the last chance hope is there might be somebody in the UK that you might be able to get it from. Trickle says, "Are you logged into the website?" Well, my name's up at the top, so I'm not specific. I'm not signed in, but I am logged. My name's still at the top, like I can use.
I'm logged in Germany. I will look in the background.
So yeah, let Jay have a look. See, but if it's not gone on live on Spain,
it's not gone live. It's not there.
It's not gone live yet. Oh, here we go. This is now very much itchy bum time because
I have to start singing. There's no easy way out.
because what are they doing? What are they going to be doing with that? But yeah, because we can see.
I booked the day off work tomorrow because I could be up all bloody night trying to wait for this. Then
yeah, that's it. Well, I did wonder why the Australian website looked like this. You got that across the top. You got Engage across the top, but you don't have that in Germany. But Germany has broken the midnight barrier, so it's just not there. So that is not fantastic. Tricklebrick says very strange. Maybe it's glitching due to heavy traffic. I would imagine it's getting. I reckon there's more traffic tonight than there was last for the Insiders weekend because I have every single Tom, Dick, and Harry wanting to try and just order bits and pieces for everything. So everybody that's taken part in the poll so far, how is the poll going? Loads of votes, and it's actually it's we've got 70% for big savings. Some people are looking for more like ×4 points offers, or just like more sale bits and pieces. We've got different giveaway purchases at 7%, and then we've got 16% now for the Star Trek and giveaway purchase. And everybody that's liked the video, thank you very much indeed. This is hopefully going to be an interesting stream. This, I think, it's going to get a little bit tasty and fruity.
Hello in the chat, everybody. There were 40 of you with us here, waiting for this Lego sale. So great numbers in this evening. Matt's
Yeah,
here
that's
for your
it.
entertainment. He is off by a stud. I am Jay's Toy Collection UK, dressed for Halloween because I spilt my dinner down the top. It's the actual reason. I'm a better half has gone out for the evening with a sister, so I couldn't find any clothes.
Well, fair enough. That's it. So everyone wants 40% off. Save one for me, guys. Well, you gotta be quick for that, Trickle Bricks. I wonder where else it'll be though.
I got a bargain on the Sith Infiltrator because I didn't want the Sith Infiltrator, but I wanted the minifigures, and somebody sold me the minifigures from it on eBay. I won an auction like a year ago for a tenner, £10 for all 3 minifigures from the Sith Infiltrator.
Wow.
So
where else did you get that set from? Is it Smith's?
Yeah, it was it Smith's? Whether it still is or not, I don't. I don't think it's the greatest ship, not the most important ship to Star Wars, but it does come with the Qui-Gon and the young Anakin and Darth Maul. So to me, it's all about the minifigures for that set, or is it the actual vehicle you want, Trickle Bricks?
Yeah, what is it? What is it you're after? So I'm currently on the UK website, and it seems to be working okay. The Gringotts Bank is going to be shipped by the 8th, and we saw the sale barge at the start has now been moved forward to the 15th. The AT-AT has been dropped down to 1 unit per customer. So there's no changes on that. I'm just having a look at Smith's.
Trickle Bricks has answered. I forgot about that. So the set, that's the minifigure I don't have, is the exclusive Saw Gerrera figure that comes with the Sith Infiltrator because they put in those 25th anniversary. So the Rogue One Andor sort of Saw Gerrera figure, played by Forrest Whitaker, I do believe, in Star Wars, is the exclusive figure in the set, which is probably worth more than the set.
Oh, well, hang on. We've got some breaking news now. Oh. Smith's has just uploaded their Black Friday sale, and the Shire has gone in.
The Shire?
Look at that. Of all the things to put in, the Shire at Smith's.
Comments are in the way.
13. Where's that come from? Apparently the German time is 1 a.m. for the Enterprise. Thank you very much indeed for that. We were wondering what was going on with that. Shire went in this morning. Well, I say breaking news. I'm 11 and a bit hours behind since the store probably opened. But Triggerwick's ahead of me on that one.
It was shut by now. How much is it?
But look at the Falcon. Look, got to be careful because Argos was over 100. Smith's has it for 99. So Smith's the cheapest place to get that from.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of stuff in there. Like good sale on that's it though. That is the Black Friday Lego stuff. There's nothing else. The Falcon
the one piece in the sale.
Yeah, only one of the sets though.
No, just the $53.99. I'm getting itchy for the boat.
Yeah, the boat looks cool, but no, it's not there. So German time, 1 a.m. for the Enterprise. So I wonder if that's because it goes live at the same time as us and it's just one separate update. That's a bargain. Yeah, that was a great idea to get the Daily Bugle from $2.70 from Smith's when it went into the sale. And then I think I was one of those people that thought it was going to go in on the Insiders weekend. And of course it sold out completely on the website like a week before. And then it just happened to be that you could get it in a nice sale at Smith's around that time. And then they all got snapped up. So yeah, that's a great idea to be able to do that. So that's good that you guys and girls are getting the sets that you want. I just hope that it just doesn't get messy for people this evening and people miss out on different bits and pieces. The UK website was a dream for the Insiders. It's just that we are now having a sale with the Enterprise and how many people are going to be wanting.
I've had a few collectors from my 6-inch communities contact me with regards to the Enterprise and getting it and getting the GWP. So that is going to be popular outside of just the Lego community, general Star Trek fans, and as I say, the 6-inch action figure collectors out there as well. It's just such an iconic ship that, you don't often get it in a lot of other scales. So it's going to be very nice. And I think those minifigures will be a very popular. Plus, as you say, the sale. So this website, we know, is going to crash.
Oh, it's 100% going to get absolutely battered. Now, there is, I say rumours, that's a complete lie, but Trickle Bricks had told me that potentially the modular might be announced this weekend. Did you hear that?
I haven't heard that one. No, I haven't heard anything on the new modular, but
And
I would
with
like to know what it is because Stranger Things, the show, has just released.
it
I haven't
has.
got around to watching it, so no spoilers in the chat. But of course, there are rumours for that set in. Well, we know it's I think pretty much coming in January. Just not quite sure the date and whether we're going to get a GWP that could make a very expensive January the 1st.
Yeah, but that's it. It's going to be interesting for a lot of people with retrospect for that because I've said this quite a lot. I don't think it will be out on January the 1st if there's a giveaway, if the modular has a giveaway, because I don't think they've ever done that before. That's why they stagger it by like 3 days. So it might be modular exclusive 1st to the 3rd. It comes out to the public on the 3rd. Then it's exclusive for Stranger Things on the 3rd to the 6th, and yada, yada, yada. To all 45 people that are watching, thank you very much indeed. Let us know how you're getting on in the poll. Let us know what you're waiting for. Are you in a queue? And if you've liked the video, thank you very much indeed. So again, the poll's changing all the time. We've got the most votes we've ever had on this, 45 votes, which is great. So it's 67% for the big savings, more points, 11%, different giveaway purchase. I'm afraid it's a set of cards. 49 now. We've nearly hit 50. Can we hit 50 people this evening? Wouldn't that be amazing?
Hit that share button, people. Get the video out there. Can we get Matt to his first 50 in a live stream? It'd be a hell of
I bet that would be an amazing birthday present, actually. If you could get it to 50, that would be fantastic. So yes, indeed. So how are we getting on with everything else? Nothing else new. No, I don't.
What site are we in now? Which one we've been in?
UK. I'm on the UK website.
We're in the UK, looking at some night shorts. And some Batman.
It's just the new stuff. There's nothing been added. There's nothing been added that's new.
Checking on the
no, there's nothing. There's nothing
being.
Let's
have a look at the sellout, shall I? Look in the background, see if Germany's lost anything. How's
the
Razor Crest doing in Germany?
You have a look at that. Razor Crest went. It was gone, didn't it?
Let's have a look.
I will join you on that. So .dn. So we're now on German in the German website. It's the biggest. It's the biggest single plate modular to date, is it? Oh, is it?
In terms of height, depth, width?
I don't know.
Are we brick count? How are we defining biggest Trickle Bricks?
Yeah, let's know Trickle Bricks.
Yeah, let's have a. I need to know where I'm putting this thing.
I think it's obviously going. Yeah, if it's going to go up, that'd be very, very. That'd be very.
It nearly is Trickle Bricks. He's going to get sung. Now he's giving it away. He's going to get my midnight song when we hit his birthday.
Oh God. Oh God. I let it slip. I shouldn't have said anything.
Yeah, he's let it slip. He's let it slip 20 minutes too early.
Yeah, it's all right. It's my birthday tomorrow. Yeah, let's get over it. Right. So, so I'm on. Did you look on the German website? Is it?
Yeah, no, it all seems to be in stock. We got Razor Crest, Lighthouse X, the X-Wing. They're all the main headline sets are still in stock after half an hour.
I wonder what are people waiting though for the Enterprise? Is this what they're doing? Are they going to wait and get it or Peace King?
Well, again, I think it just seems to be the US site that sells out much faster because I'm looking at European sites. I think we've usually got you've got till the morning usually. We would say.
Well, no, because Poland and Belgium were 15 minutes in their line out Castle sold out forever. So they're rapid as well. Yeah. So, but I think what I mean is that the difference is with this one is are people avoiding the sales to get the Enterprise because it's going to be one or the other. Whereas last week it was sale time for the insiders.
It's so basic question: who's got the highest credit card limit? With the amount of stuff
that's pretty much what it's going to come down to. I think.
Yeah. Let us know your credit card limits in the chat. Who has gone in deep in this hobby? Yeah,
I've certainly joined you. That's it. Jay will feel the crunch and all of that. So we're still in Germany. They've still got all the bits and pieces left. The newest stuff's obviously the calendars. The highest stuff is that. So all three of them have gone. All three of them have gone in Australia, and you might do, Rolf. You might do, because it's still available at the moment. Look, in Germany. So they've been 41 minutes. It's been available for in Germany, and it's still not sold out. So sold out in Australia, but don't forget they're 11 hours ahead. So it might have taken 5 or 6 hours to sell out. So you might be okay. You're just gonna have to sort of wait and see. But yeah, apparently it's the highest single plate base count, and it goes up. It all depends. Also, it's not just being more competitive, and obviously you've got much more population. Also depends on your stock levels as well. That's going to be the key thing.
And we're in the UK, so England's about the size of Texas. You actually do it
basically, so and our stock levels are massive because it's easy for us to get the stock.
It's almost like we say in the 6-inch game, it's like we have a website per state because we've got this whole website to choose from, and it's going to be distributed to some of the size of Texas. Whereas Texas hasn't got its own website, you've got another 49 states to go with it. So yeah, we are luckier than that when it comes to distribution. That's usually why we get our stuff shipped a lot faster as well, just because we're so much closer to the warehouses.
Yeah, well, yeah, because we get all of our stuff done very, very easily. Because we were saying in the last week's live stream that we think certain bits and pieces come from Poland, a lot of it comes from Billund, and a lot of all that kind of stuff. Whereas I think Shibo was saying before that their warehouse is in Mexico. Now, obviously, all the problems with stuff that's going on, and so I've just re-logged back to the UK Lego website, and I've just got in a heartbeat. So there's still no queue for that at the moment. So
we are two away from 50 viewers. Hit that share button if you can. Anybody get them in. I've put it in Instagram stories. Can we hit that 50 so we can sing him happy birthday together in just 17 minutes? That song is copywritten though, so I have to sing a different one.
So the Death Star, then. Let's forget about that. Forget about the birthday cake. The Death Star. I personally think I'm on the wrong one. I'm on the not actually looking at the Death Star. I typed in Death Star on the wrong one. Everybody, hang on. I've got too many tabs open. This one. So this thing just here.
Oh, we've hit it. We've hit 50, everybody. We've hit 50.
Hey, first ever time. First ever time.
Now, happy early birthday to you. There we go. There you go.
Not yet. Not yet. You've got another 16 minutes. Yeah. 16 minutes. So John says Australia always sells out before the stuff starts in the US. Yeah, that's very true. The time difference is massive. Germany's looking strong for stock at the moment, though. John, they've still got all their top 3 bestsellers in at the moment. Thank you very much to Wolf. Thank you for subscribing and obviously liking the video and everything else. That's amazing. Trucklebrick says that Wolf Shadow Mask Jojo will sell out fast. I reckon yes, it will do because it's actually a beautiful scale set as well. Trucklebrick says he's in on the website. So we were saying about this before. That this had nearly £150 worth of products. So yeah, we'll see. Because going by the German website,
I was watching that earlier when you were doing your maths, and you got to 150. How you got to 150 when one set was 110, the other one was like 90 and was 50? I got to about 250.
Yeah, they're more than likely. More than likely. But yeah, so this looks like then this is going to be the top 3 sets, possibly worldwide, because Australia had the same thing. Germany's Enterprise hasn't gone live yet, so I would assume that America will have the same. And let's be honest, nobody knew of this list until a few hours ago, and nobody knew half this stuff was on it. So nobody actually knows what's going to be going on there. There's 8 pages of stuff still left in Germany. So you've got a couple of big at sort of 30, you've got a couple of smaller ones at 40, 50. So there's some nice stuff in Germany at the moment, and that's not even going into the offers of all the bits and pieces of the stuff. And of course, if you want to try and get yourself, still can't believe they're doing the cards. If you want to get yourself a set of cards, well, you'll be absolutely laughing. So there we go. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see what happens with regards to the stuff. Yeah, the sales should be the same on the Lego website. Not sure about other stores in the US. So that's it. So the website should be the same, but internally, every store, some of them are weirdly run, aren't they? Because they're not fully affiliated with the Lego groups. They don't have the same. They've got the same branding, but not the same sort of thing. So yeah, it's a bit tricky. And of course, with the stock, it's tough as well. And yeah, we'll see. Yeah, let us know. Let us know if you get the Razor Crest. Obviously, hopefully, if it goes in, you'll be able to get one. We think it went in Australia, but everybody that was in the live earlier was just talking about the Enterprise. So we've got 14 minutes.
14 minutes. I will take that note. I will go make myself a cup of tea to stay awake. So I will.
Yeah, you make yourself a brew.
I'll leave my camera on. I will be very British and have a cup of tea.
You go and have a brew. That's fine. You carry on. I couldn't care less about that. So let's have a. I don't know where to go to. Where do we go? So in the UK, let's have a look at John Lewis. A bit of John, because we have just seen some incredible sales in everywhere else in the UK, and obviously John Lewis normally has great sales. So let's finding this in the background. Here it is. What do we have in at the moment? They haven't really kicked all of theirs off yet because they will price match. So whatever. Good evening, Mr. Lego King. So the best place for you at the moment, sir, for your Black Falcon, it's £99 in Smiths. Trucker says, fingers crossed, good luck. I really want it because I've been waiting 3 years. Fingers crossed, you can pick it up. I don't know where else you can get it in the States when it sells out, because like I said, we've been really lucky in the UK. It's on another website as well. So we have had, it's there, look, see? So if it sells out on the Lego website, it's because we've got a lot of exclusive things. So it's always done differently in the UK. So, but yeah, no, it's fingers crossed to you. For me, I don't know. I honestly don't know, to be honest. No, I don't think there is. The Razor Quest is obviously very, very tempting, but no, I don't think so. I think I'd rather go for Winter Village stuff, I think. And then I can just whinge to Jay for the next year that I missed out and regretted it. So yeah, we will see. But yeah, so I saw Lego King. So for you, the Black Falcon at Smiths is cheaper than Argos, just so you're aware, because I know there's people wanting different sets. So I do my best to let everybody else know. And obviously John Lewis will price match everything. So what we're looking at now, it will change after midnight or probably change in the morning. But I've said this loads of times now. Look, see, Black Friday price match, £124.99. It's price matched to Smiths, but it's still £700 on the Lego website. So you've got to remember. Gareth, how was your food, Gareth? How did it go? Must remember to get it for work tomorrow. It's not. I know it's awful, isn't it? Because we're talking about Black Friday, but it's only Thursday. Oh, tomorrow is going to suck. Let's be honest. It's gonna suck. Do you think the 25th anniversary Darth Malak figure in the R2 set will be worth a lot in the future? To be honest, it seems to be. I don't know the reasoning why, and Smudge has just scared the bejesus out of me because I forgot Smudge was there. Can you see him? There's Smudge. So yeah. Anyway, all the Star Wars people are crazy. So they always seem to go up in value. I don't know the reasoning why. Dark Falcon is £89.99 in Very and Amazon. There we go. So it seems to be it's £89.99 or £90 in 3 places, and Argus seems to be a little bit more expensive, under I think that's like 101. I think we saw it for at the start. So, but it's still full price on the Lego website. And we don't know if it's going to go in on the Lego website just yet. We didn't see it in Germany, so I'm assuming what we saw in Germany, it won't be. It will be. It's talking about the figure. It will be, but it's not retiring this year. So it'll be interesting to see exactly what happens with everything. Obviously, with what is going to be going on the UK website. I'm just seeing. So we're back over onto the German website. So we are in Germany, and again, this is the stuff that they still have. So the stuff for you still got the top 3. Yep, still all there. And it says it's valid from now because obviously it's kicked off already, and it's just while supplies last. So that's 3 big sets. That is still more expensive on the website than it is. No, it's still the same price. It's still the same price, and also you get the points. So try and get it from the Lego website first, and then after that, you'd be absolutely laughing and living the dream. Now Jay's making a cup of tea, and he's obviously he knows he's left his camera on in the background, but hopefully he hurries up soon because he's only got 9 minutes left. I don't know. Honestly, it all depends if that was the first time they ever made him, and if they make them again. Because if they don't make them again, then it just skyrockets. If they make them loads and loads and loads, like the Lukes, for example, they don't go for a huge amount of money, do they? So it's lucky dip. Bear Matrix says have 20% cash back for non-exclusives. That's interesting. So we Quidco. I don't think I've ever heard of that. Whereabouts in the world are you? Yep, Smudge is there. So Smudge is fast asleep on that one. Pumpkin is. She's gone upstairs. She was having none of it. So I've got Smudge keeping me company at the moment. So yeah, they're the big stuff that's going on here. We're back onto the UK website now, and this is all the bits and pieces that are going on. Thank you, everybody that's liked the video and also taken part in the poll. At the moment, it's 66% for big savings, 4 points, 9%. Giveaway purchase is 7%. Star Trek and giveaway is 18%. So, of course, we've gone on about all of these sales, and Jay is the one that is staying up for the Enterprise. So, for everybody that's in the chat right now, are you sale or Enterprise or both? Just simple one word. Just let me know what it is. He's a 25th anniversary figure, so he probably will go up in money, because they probably won't make him again then. I would imagine. I didn't know that. Jay probably knows all about that. Used quick code to get my Razor Crest in the last sale. Got 60% back on my. Oh, that's fantastic. So first one in for sale. So VR17G is here for the sale stuff. So what is everybody here for? Enterprise or sale or both? Jay, what are you here for? Enterprise, sale, or both?
What am I here for? Enterprise.
Yeah, so we've got one for the sale.
Purely Enterprise for me, baby. Purely Enterprise.
Here we go. So we've got sale, Enterprise. Lego King says, sorry, I forgot what you just said. We got Brick Ford is a sale. Reddit's Destroyer is here for the vibes. Who's going to say Willy Wonka? I'm waiting for somebody just to say Jay's here for the Enterprise. We've got TSW. Welcome back. Good to see you again. I'm glad you got all your bits and pieces from last week here for the sale. And Jay's Enterprise. Lego King is the sale. So it's a full mix then. It's a full house of just what's it. I'm literally here just to enjoy you guys spending your money. That's all I'm here for. That's what I did. That's what I did last week. Yes, that does say what it says on the thing. 81 says, I'm in the US, so I have 5 hours to go. You do indeed. Fingers crossed you have some good bits and pieces on there. That's it. John says he didn't understand why people. I think it depends though. Some people just like the minifigures for display. Other people put them in frames, don't they? So the minifigures has the most value.
Massive minifigure collectors out there. I know. I think Dwight Store from Hasbro is a minifigure collector.
That's it. So I mean, there's more money. There's more value in the minifigures than anything else. So yeah, John doesn't understand why they do it, but then Reddit stories they trade them at trading cards. Yeah, so there's huge value in those. 6 minutes in the UK for the Black Friday kickoff. And 6 minutes for Germany for their purchasing availability of the Enterprise. So good luck to everybody in Germany.
As long as ours isn't 1 a.m. as well, we'll find out. 52 of you with us now. After this brew, I'm off for a poo. What a great mug that is. Lego with a brew.
That's it. I approve of that massively. We've had the most ever votes in a poll that I've ever had as well, which is great. So thank you for everybody that's joined me this evening, and obviously for Jay for turning up as well. But we got a lot of difference in. So how is everybody going to do this tactically then? What are you going to do, Jay? Are you going to go and get your points first and get the Enterprise in? Or are you just going to get it and then redeem your 200 for 1,000 points?
I don't think we're going to be a mad panic for just the Enterprise. So with the 200 points thing, I'm assuming I can only use that once, and I can't just cash in loads of 200 for loads of thousands.
No, it's a one time only, but it's limited. So, me and Triggerbricks couldn't quite understand that it's basically first come, first serve, and there's a limited number on them, and it seems to be a limited number across every single website.
Have we got a link to where that actually bit will be? Because
It'll be in the insiders. It'll be in your insiders account.
In there, okay. I can enter for 1 million Lego points. I've done that.
Yeah, it'd be in there somewhere. That's where it will be.
That's all I've got at the minute, but maybe because it's not midnight yet. So.
Oh no, it's not midnight yet. They'll update everything, won't they? So
yeah, we're nearly there.
Yeah, it won't be. It won't be long. Yeah, it won't be long. And also, has anybody bought the aquarium? Has anybody actually got the aquarium, or?
I think we're gonna call that right now. Next year's Black Friday set, 60% off the aquarium.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, don't forget, you've got in the insiders for the Black Friday, you've got the aquarium. There's a thing in there, isn't there? There's like a fishbowl thing that they're doing, which I thought was a little bit weird and wonderful. I don't know what they're doing. Right, I've just tried to get back onto the Lego website using a different tab, and I've been put back into a queue. So just be careful. I'm in. I'm on it, but you just got to be careful when you go to refresh or anything like that. There is a queue. So yeah, just be weary in the next couple of minutes.
I've been saving up for the whole year. I've not used the points since the sale bars last year was the time the points were used. So.
Yeah, you've done well with your pointage, haven't you? Yeah, you've done good. That's it. The price is rubbish on that. I agree with that, Gareth. It's just far too expensive. It looks good, but it is far too pricey. The giveaway was a little bit of a kick in the nuts as well, because obviously it should have come with that. And then the 3-in-1 was also a fantastic looking thing. I got the Goonies pirate ship at the beginning of the month. That's, to be honest, incredible looking set. And there's a few other people in the chat that's picked that up. But I'm amazed that it didn't go. Just order the Enterprise. We have our first order for the Enterprise. Congratulations to you. What part of the world are you from? When did that go live?
Please name your country with every purchase.
Yeah, that's basically the game that we need to play. Where are you in the world, and what is going on? Because I don't know if I'm on the website. If I need to jump off to come back on. So,
UK I'm not in a rush. Now. Is it already up on the UK then? Is that what we're saying? No, I'm back in the queue now.
Austria. Enterprise check, Austria. Thank you very much indeed. There we go. So you got it. You've managed to pick one up. Got the giveaway. Got everything. We good? Lego King's letting us know he's from the UK. That's fantastic. Thank you, Lego King. Oh, UK Enterprise is up. Oh,
yeah. Is it gone a couple of minutes early, but it's thrown me out the site now, so I'm back in the bloody queue.
It is available, yeah. So you can get that now.
If you'd like to buy it for me because you're on the site, I'll accept that.
There we go. $349.99. The Star Trek Enterprise is available. Right, what is going on with the points? They shouldn't. I don't think the point thing will be working yet. I think they just do it staggered and then it'll go from there. That all looks exactly the same. Great rewards redeemed now. Has that changed? Yes. So the fish tank is up. That's on the sweepstakes still there. So no, that's all the same at the moment.
I'm gonna play the Lego game.
I'm on the game. I've just gone home and I'm now waiting. There's 55 of us waiting.
You can click the one to play a game and play it live. It's a little card game.
Okay, what should we do then? Pick a card game, turn it over, find a match.
We're going to try and find a pair. Right. Oh, I just found a pair of flower people. I always think if I can solve the puzzle quickly, will they let me the website faster?
No, bored of that. That's annoying. That's not very nice. I was on the website. Fine. So what we'll do is, so you're not bored of me playing a game. Well, I'm on Germany, everybody. I'm on Germany. So we will do a bit of German stuff and have a look-see. So all the German bits and pieces are still available. The Enterprise now, though, in Germany it's available. So if you are from Germany, that has now gone live. It's now broken the 1 a.m. barrier in Germany. So you can pick that up for yourself as well. I am in on the UK Lego website live. Engage. It looks exactly the same as the Australian website. So we know what that's all about. You know where to go for your Black Friday bestsellers and offers. It is exactly the same layout as we've already seen for Australia. So take a breath and just find your bits and pieces. Jay,
are they letting you in? I'm the person trying to buy the bloody set, and they're not letting me in.
Well, I've been on it. I've been on it for ages. That'd be why. So
over an hour.
I don't know, Jay. I don't know. I'm sorry. I feel bad now. I'm not getting anything.
There's a card game sat here.
Maybe it's because I gave up with the card game. Right. High to low. Sale. What's in the sale? Nothing. Nothing's gone in. That hasn't updated yet. Interesting. So they're still updating the bits and pieces. Black Friday sale. No, it's not updated yet.
No. I'm still out here playing a bloody card game.
Or maybe when you get in, it will be live. Because at the moment, I can't see anything apart from the Star Trek.
Well, I can tell you I've matched a corn on cob man. I've got a knight and a ladybird lady. I've only got 8 seconds left. Oh, there's the king.
Gone. It's out of stock already. It's out of stock. Razor Quest gone.
Has it actually come in, though?
Temporary out of stock. 30% off. 363. It went in 2 minutes. Well, less than a minute, we'll say that went.
If it's gone in. The Toys website does this sometimes. They haven't actually gone in yet. They haven't made it live. So,
well, we'll see. Because we know what's supposed to be. And you can check the lighthouse because we know the lighthouse.
I'm in.
Lighthouse is available. So the Razor Quest, I think, is gone. Interesting. 57 of you. Hello and welcome. Let us know what you're getting, what you're panicking to buy, and what it is you're hoping to get. Because it looks like the Razor Quest went in a minute. Literally 1 minute. That looked like it had gone. It's not fully updated yet.
The reward card thing. I've got the top up my reward card thing.
There you go. Top up your reward cards.
Now.
That's good going. That's in the point bit, Jay, yeah?
Yeah, that's where you said it would be in the insiders thing. That's giving me a code. Right, okay.
Oh, spend a little, learn a lot. This Black Friday, you can boost your balance by redeeming 200 loyalty points for 1,000. Even if it goes towards unlocking. Redeem now. Oh, do I have to? I can't see it. I can't see that. I've gone blind. Oh, there. Top up points. Redeem now. Redeem award. Redeem award. 3 easy steps. So this ends on the 1st. It ends on the 1st December. So I give them 200 points. I get 1,000 points back. Hit redeem. And top up points. Done. Simple as that. You boosted your balance. There we go. Happy days. That's nice. That's nice. You can see how that works. 62 people. Hello to everybody. Let us know how you're getting on. No discount on the yellow trot. God damn it, Ryan. How is that the case? We thought that was going to happen. Feel much better now. Never going to get the Razor Quest. Well, I've double checked for everybody. But obviously that had gone in literally a minute. And that's not even a lie either. So whoever got in early and typed in that instead of looking for the Enterprise would have got it. Right, we're live now. We are going. So the X-Wing is in at 146. They're still updating the stuff, but we know what we're looking for. So the Razor, that is gone. Yeah. So that's gone. X-Wing. So yeah, you just had to be sharp on that. Sharp. Just like the Lion Knights. Yep, that's it. Well, we knew it was going to go quickly. I think the time I looked for the Enterprise and everybody's letting me know that was in stock, that would have gone just there. So I don't care, John, to be honest. Honestly, I don't really care. It doesn't bother me. They can steal it. I do not mind. They can carry on with that. Sith Infiltrate is gone. That didn't take long. I knew it was quick. Yeah, it was quick. So yeah, it's a tough one. So how are you getting on with your purchasing, Jay?
Just trying to work out the vouchery thing and what I do with it.
Well, the Enterprise is there. It's all tickety-boo and fine. We know it's okay in there. Ryan says that Viking Village is down to 30%. Reddit's Destroyer said it's new. It was.
Oh yeah, oh, wow, okay. So I have just gained £5 in extra rewards. It's now come through.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay,
yeah.
right. So now I can go to checkout. I've got a gift card as well. I've got to enter somewhere here as well. So how do I do this? Redeem a card. Enter at checkout. Okay.
Right, so it's here we go. It's all starting to count down now. So it's been live a couple of minutes. It's just taken a while for it to catch up. Redeem, learn more, blah 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 blah. Yes. So Black Friday deals. Shop now. Is it gonna update? No, my end's still not updating properly, or unless it already has. Because I've just got I'm stuck with the sale stuff. This isn't the Black Friday sale.
So I say maybe it hasn't gone in yet because they haven't loaded it properly.
Yeah, maybe not.
So I've got to.
So what we having to do, guys and girls, just type everything in manually and just hope for the best. Is that what you lot are doing?
Enter the Lego gift card number. That's a long bloody number. Right. Okay.
Yeah, that's what John says. Everybody's going to steal mine. So I showed everybody how to do it, but I trust people. And if they take it, I couldn't care. So you guys and girls, carry on. Marvel is at $71.99. That's down to 20%. The Viking River Village is 30%. 30% off the X-Wing. So we can only see it this way. I can't find it the other way. The Christmas tree is down to 27, so that's 30% off. Hello, and everybody that's with us. Thank you very much for joining us this evening. Don't forget to like the video if you can, because it obviously massively helps the algorithm of everything. So, and take a part in the poll as well. It's big savings. 1 minute gone for the Razor Crest. If you got it, congratulations to you. 65%, 66 now for the big savings. 8%, 9% for the giveaway. Star Trek at 17%. So I think you should be good for the Star Trek this evening. Table decorations down by 30%, delivery trucks down by 30%, Christmas trees down by 30%. We will cover this again, but I'm saying it quickly because there might be a lot of you wanting to type this in. The Advent calendar is down by 30%. You've got the Fire Mech down by 30%. The Advent calendar down by 30%. We knew that was going to happen. The motorized lighthouse has gone down by 30%. That's down to $181.99. What a fantastic looking thing that is. Congratulations to anybody that's going to be getting that. So the Razor Crest didn't even make it to the list. That is incredible pace. No wonder why they didn't put it in on the Insiders weekend, because people would have been absolutely raging with that. So up to 69 people now. Hello, and everybody. Everybody, hello, hello, hello. Lego King still stuck on the card game. Try and just retype it back in, Lego King. You should get back through, okay? Definitely made the right decision. I couldn't even get on the website before it's gone. I told you, Reddit Destroyer, you didn't make a bad decision whatsoever. That sail barge is a hell of a thing, and you will like it. So yeah, Ryan said he's seen it. Yeah, that's fine, John. Honestly, I really don't care. So don't worry. If they want to take £3 or £4, they are more than welcome to that. I will live and learn. But yeah, that's it. You made the right decision. The Infiltrator. What did that go for, the Sith? What was that on? Let's have a look. I will. I think I've typed it in wrong. Oh, the Darth Maul. That's it. Yeah, $35.99. That didn't take long at all. Gone, and gone. 40%. So these are rapid checkout paces at the moment. Rapid checkout. Yes, nice. Let's have a look, shall we? So we will have a look at Harry Potter and see if there's anything in. Because weirdly, when we were looking at it before and everybody was trying to make it out that they knew what was coming, a lot of this, well, none of this is anything that we saw. Harry Potter with an R. I can spell that well, don't I? There we go. Apart from the Wizarding Bank, absolute bag of balls, to be honest, because they were making it out that the Hogsmeade Village was supposed to be going in. No, basically. There is no Harry Potter stuff in at all. So everything that the Lego Group was saying that was going to happen is the complete opposite. So they've thrown a curveball. Has anything sold out yet? Yes, the Razor Crest sold out in literally 1 minute. It was 12:01 on my timer, and that had gone. The Sith Infiltrate is gone already. The Lego King says the Battle Bus Fortnite is £71. The ATT Walker is on discount as well. Any Lord of the Rings? Yes, there is Reddit Destroyer, but not on the Lego website. But let's have a look for Lord of the Rings, because we know that the Shire in Smiths in the UK is on a sale. No, there's nothing there. So all three of those are full price, but you can get that for money knocked off for the Shire. So now, hopefully, the website's going to catch up. If I click on the Black Friday, it should give me all the stuff like it did in Germany. Yeah, here we go. It's catching up now. They're now finally getting the stuff uploaded. So what is still there? Right, so the we knew about the Yamaha, so that's now 30% off. The X-Wing's still there. The motorized lighthouse is still there. So this is everything as of 11 minutes past midnight. It's taken that long to get it up on the website. This row we've seen before. So the one that's in the middle is the Le Mans car. That's 30% off. The Friends Mansion's 30% off. The Dreams is 30% off. The Viking Village is a good price at $87.49. So that is 30% off on that one as well. So that does look very, very good. And you've got ATT Walker. I see something about John saying, yes, he's been tricked. He's been deceived. Where is it? Where are you? Yeah, Lego Trip Me beat it. Yeah, that's it. They got you on that one. Got you on that one. The John Deere Forest Range is down to 40% if that interests anyone. So yeah, we'll just keep plodding. We'll just keep plodding on and just see what's available. Jay is in the process of ordering the Enterprise, but he doesn't need to panic.
He's having code issues with his phone, trying to send me a code with a card. So
fantastic, yeah. So you'll get it, no problem. It'll be fine. So the book is 40% off. It's $79.99. The Wolf Mass Shadow Dojo. There you go. Trickle Bricks. That's $73.49. That's a nice looking set, actually. It's one of those with, obviously, when you get to the TV show, it is actually quite an important thing as well. And you really need to army build the bejesus out of that character on the right hand side. So you can pick them up from the different magazines and things like that when they come out. So the ATT Walker $83.99, Marvel $71.99. The TIE Fighter X-Wing mashup, so that's from the film, that's $66.49. The Midnight Raven $62.99. So there's loads and loads of Star Wars stuff on here. The Fountain Garden $62.99. The Assemble Age of Ultron $62.99, 30% off. The Eliza's Palace, 62 from 89. Minion Guru Family is 89 to 62. So that is good. The Z-Blob, 50, there's your 50% off. It's gone on to the Dreams. So 114 down to 57. That's a hell of a saving on that if you were into your friends. Interesting to see that all the Braille has gone in, 30% off all the different nationalities and languages on that for all of those. The Jay got that prediction completely right for the Robot Roller Coaster World Coaster. It's 40% off at $53.99. Congratulations to you. Xbox has secured the Enterprise. Very, very good indeed. I wonder if there was only very little stock. They sold a lot in Australia for the rest. Maybe they had done. Well, things are the Australia would be a completely different warehouse. So no, that won't be a thing in that. So no, our stock levels to Australia because obviously how far it gets shipped over. But it's gone in Australia as well. But no, that I think would have that'll happen worldwide. That for that price that quickly. But like I said, nobody's checked John Lewis yet, and I guarantee it'll be there or thereabouts the same price on John Lewis. So I'll do that in the background and just see if Mr. John himself has actually updated anything. And if he has, and if you want a Razor Crest, you might be able to get onto the John Lewis website instead, because this is a thing that they do. They have updated their website. Share this tab instead. Go for Lego. What have they put up on there? Is anything else gone in? No, not yet. So they haven't updated it. So that might update in the morning then. $71.99 for the Santa's Post Office. So yes, that has gone 40% for the excavator, $135 for the ATST. Lego U.S.S. Star Wars. Very quick look at this before we come back over. Is the Razor Crest even available? Is it sold out? Maybe it's sold out in here as well because it's not showing. It has sold out. It's there. It's not available. Oh, it is available. It's back online. So it might come back. So keep your eyes peeled for for that. So carrying on with the UK Lego website, Robot Roller Coaster 53.99, Supersonic Egg Drillster is 48, the French Calf is 48.99, the Cinderella Castle is 48.99, and the Tavern is 48.99 as well. Again, all fantastic looking sets. I don't know about that, Mr. Chuckles, because they were. The Fish Tank Reward has gone. Yeah, that didn't take long. That didn't take long for that. I would imagine they would have gone very, very quickly. Lego King says, "Can you use your points in a sale? Because they've got £40 in points. You can. You've just when you've logged in, you can just drag the thing across and just let them know how many points you want to use against it." STR3 Gaming says, "What 3 sets do you think are the best deals right now that aren't sold out?" That is a very good question. There's a potential if you're just looking at this from what you're going to be getting with a giveaway perspective as well. I still think with what Jay's getting with the Enterprise, that is actually probably a very good deal because you're getting the giveaway with that Enterprise, which is going to be about £100, and then you're getting about another £50 worth of stuff. So you can take £150 off that Enterprise. So yeah, potentially, I think that's got to be up for debate on that one. I think the Lighthouse is probably a very strong shout for a fantastic price point because that is a really tall, big set. So there's obviously good bits and pieces on that. If you want like an advent calendar for a lot of money off, then you could be looking at it that way. The Spider-Man mask is 30% off. So yeah, this is a completely different approach from the Lego Group. This is the first time that the actual Lego website's done bits and pieces like this. So the tree is down to $27.99, so that's 30% off there. Don't forget, if you want the pack of cards, you can get your Speed Champions sets, and you'll be able to take them through to that. So that'd be good. So there. So for example, the advent calendars, if you're getting 30% off those, it's a no-brainer, really. That's a really good thing, especially for the minifigures and things that comes with it from a winter village perspective. So yeah, I would say that that's a good sort of like a good thing to tuck into. 4 minutes before the event. Oh, the U.S.S. Razor Crest went out of stock 4 minutes before the event even started. Absolute shambles. But I did wonder how it went in less than a minute. Oh, Lego site is broken. We're doing some maintenance on this page. You won't be able to see your order history or tracking right now. It's probably because it's very, very busy. They'll catch back up in it. I'm sure they'll be headbutting a table like they always do. Reddit Destroyer says they haven't, and I doubt they will if they've got limited stock. Frankly, the fear of selling out will. Yeah, very true. Yeah, that is true. I think. Well, the Australian Enterprise was on a 30-day back order, and it still had the giveaway with it. So, yeah, I think all of that kind of thing, you should be okay. You should be all right. You got the mug, 30% off the large, from $21.99 to $15.99. The Speed Champion cars are there. To be fair, they're for £15. They're worth that amount of money, but they were at the price point of what they originally were a few years back. So, if you can pick up a whole wave and pick up like your giveaways and things like that, that is an incredible price. $11.99 for Paul Walker's Too Fast, Too Furious, and I guarantee that minifigure will be worth quite a bit. You got no points for I got no points from the purchase. You should do. There's obviously something wrong. That's what they're saying. So somebody else said that as well. So this was the comment before saying that we're doing some maintenance on this page. You won't be seeing your order history tracking information. So I think that comes under the same thing. Where are you? Are you on the UK website? You should be able to just come off and come straight back on, or just open up another tab and just see how that works. Because we all got on within a minute. Well, literally, I got on just a second or two after midnight. So. You're right, Jay.
Well, that was a palaver. But
good.
I was trying to use PayPal, but PayPal needs to send you a code. So you have to press the button to send a code, and it won't send the code. The PayPal app keeps crashing. So yeah, I couldn't get the PayPal to link. So it's gone on the credit card. But I can confirm, after putting about, I've got an Enterprise, the shuttle, the hot chocolate, and the castle, and I paid... Wait for this. I paid £188.99.
Can't go wrong with that. Can not go wrong with that. £188 for the Enterprise. Congratulations to Jay.
With all those
right, so we
points.
just play catch up with everything. So I've had a screenshot made about Reddit about it, highlighting my computer. Wasn't Reddit. Okay, that's an interesting one. I don't know how that's happened. Some people must have got in there early, or I don't know how that's the case. We'll figure out. We'll just keep your eyes peeled on the points, because your points. Don't forget, your points don't get added to your purchase until it gets shipped. So don't worry about it that way. Hopefully you're off the loading screen now, so you've come off and gone back on. Dark Falcon, no, not on the Lego website. It's not on sale. It's everywhere else is, though. And John still isn't happy about the sale, saying there's absolutely nothing in the sale. So I have to disagree with you with the Falcon selling out in... Well, the Razor Crest selling out in less than a minute. I'm pretty sure with how long this queue was, lots and lots of people were after. And hello to you as well. Hopefully you are good. Did you get anything? Is there any of the bits and pieces that you want? So fingers crossed for you guys and girls over in America. You do get some nice bits and pieces. But that Too Fast, Too Furious Nissan Skyline for $11.99, that is an absolute steal, because they are doing a Too Fast, Too Furious line, because you can obviously get Dom's Charger and you can get the pink one as well. And 40% off that is a great value, and obviously is Paul Walker himself, so that's good. And then you've got all the other little bits and pieces underneath. It does seem to be that what Lego's put in the sale is almost opposite to what John Lewis and Smiths have done. So at the moment you can pretty much get everything in a sale, because I think we have now seen tonight every single Star Wars Lego set available U.S.S scale in a sale across the board, because obviously we've seen the sail barge, we've seen the Slave One, we've seen the Falcon's got 200 and something pound knocked off as well. So it seems to be that, granted, the Lego website itself might not be the strongest with comparing it to other things, but across the board for tomorrow, when people wake up, Jay, I think people might be quite happy with the amount of stuff that's actually gone into a sale.
Yeah, the thing. So I need to catch up with what you've been saying, because as I was in deep credit card concentration trying to sort that out.
Brian's like, don't worry, everybody. Willy Wonka's still available. I didn't even check. I didn't even check for that. But I think it's different for you, John, because we've got everything in the sale. Whereas obviously you're over in America, you're just going to have the just what you see, but we've got every single U.S.S set we want to pick from. So I can buy the Falcon now. I can buy the Razor Crest somewhere else now. I can buy the Slave One. Every single U.S.S is available for us in the UK. So it just depends if you're going to be lucky with that. Congratulations, got the Star Trek without any problems. Fantastic. So that's got to be four ones. Hang on. We don't want any tears in the chat. Where are we? You missed my message. Right. What is the best Star Wars advent calendar you can buy and never brought one and might this year? I would say last year's would have been better than this year's. This year's looks a little bit pants, to be honest. Last year's with all of the smaller, the smaller scale ships. But for the money that you're going to be getting knocked off, you could always try. You could always try. So yeah, you can see what's that. So Jay, how was your purchasing experience for what you've just got?
Well, the Lego web, once it let me in after 5 minutes, was perfectly fine. It was just my PayPal decided to play up. But the fact I got a little Lego voucher plus all those points, plus the extra £5 of points I just gained, which was very hard. I can't believe I've just got an Enterprise on release day with the GWP, the other GWPs, for less than £190. And those points were all earned on sets I was going to buy anyway. So,
yeah,
Hasbro, if you're listening, can we have this option of points in the 6-inch game, please? Because that was very, very helpful. So, yeah.
Well, I think we've just found the best deal, 60% off. So the Crimson Firehawk with the 4+ exclusive minifigures is 46 down to 18. So there is 60 ones in there. So yes, the answer to your question is on the screen, and you can pick it up if you want it for 60% off. So yes, there is some very strong sales, but you've just got to go shopping and looking. Can you still get last year's? You can. They're easily available because loads of people just buy them, don't open them, and they're just not worth. They don't hold their value that much. So you can still get last year's. But this year's, I'll get it on the screen for you in a second. Sorry, Jay, please continue.
completely forgotten what I was saying. There was a
about your experience.
Oh well, yes, I'm a rather happy bunny. I think there was apart from my PayPal being a pain, there was a stupid
So
app.
you
Not a fan
oh,
of
the app.
PayPal
The
app.
app wasn't working now.
Well, it would let me confirm the purchase. Yes, they're supposed to give you a code, and on that next
Yeah.
page, it crashed every single time. It wouldn't give me the code. So I was like, well, I can't confirm the transaction, so I just stuck it on the credit card. We had we had 2 Sentinels arrive on the PayPal credit this morning because we have been charged for our Sentinels that might be here tomorrow from Hasbro Marvel Legends. So yeah, I could probably do with not putting that on the PayPal anyway. But yeah, very, very happy with the price I've got on that one. I'll probably build it by about 2030.
Fair enough. That's not too. Oh, there's loads of 70% off. So that's where they all are. So they must have put all the big sale. What was in a sale, they've now put extra percentage on. So you can pick up so that's a perfect Christmas present for somebody. £3.29 for the little spring playground. So yeah, there's huge savings on those. And question we have got so to get all the giveaways, should you buy 11 Firehawks? Well, you just need to break the price point. That's all you need to do. So you could just get other sets for that price if you wanted to. And we also have another question of what's the average time for getting the points in like a day? So if we go by what it was last week, last Friday. So anybody that ordered the bits and pieces on the Friday, I think by Saturday evening, they had the points already on their account, and then it was with them on Sunday. But obviously, there's going to be a bit more of a backlog on this one. But normally, as a rule of thumb, you get your points about 2 to 3 days before it gets shipped. This is a very good point. Last year's is £50. I'd rather get the gingerbread 8080. That is probably best off getting that because the 8080 is great. Another one coming in. Welcome to you. I wish I still had all my Lego kits when I was a kid. Well, yes, that's a problem, isn't it? We don't know how quickly these things go up in value. And obviously, it's just never-ending cog. Because now, officially, we can say that a lot of you and Jay has just bought the last set of 2025 with regards to what's been announced. However, what's the odds tomorrow loads of new stuff comes out?
Oh, they do like to do things soon, don't they? Not
Oh,
quite
don't
the
they?
first
They
month.
won't,
They might
won't
wait
mess
till
around.
Monday when we're in
They won't
December.
they won't let people enjoy too much of sort of having a
We've
nice.
still got
having a
Cyber
nice
Monday
time.
to come. They'll try and have us, so maybe they might wait till Tuesday when that's actually over.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. I don't know. I think they might do a sandwich. I think what we might have is we might have a Black Friday, Cyber Monday bits, and they'll have the offers in the middle. So has the sale barge sold out yet? And the site seems to be gaining momentum. So maybe more sort of good point. Let's have a look because I think we found out that they sell out after 60 days is what we were thinking. 13th of January. So no, that's not. And the 8080. That was the 15th of January, I think that had gone to. But don't forget, 7th, sorry, it's the 7th, but you are only limited to 1 for the 8080. So if you are wanting, for whatever reason, just to top up your basket and you want the 8080, you will get the giveaway but the 8080 will just arrive basically next year. Obviously, if you are getting some of the bigger bits and pieces, then you'll be getting all 3 of those stuff. So congratulations to you, sir, for getting this. It does look incredible. Yeah, I'm proud Jay's managed to do it.
Yes, I'm very, very happy to actually have that one. Yes, it will be built sooner rather than later because I'm thinking about where the space section will be flying above the Lego City in the maneuver, so there will be a bigger focus on the Lego stuff coming because it will be sat behind me once I say I'm leaving this office. This is the last time you will see me up here. I will be downstairs with the new desk that arrived today, and that will be floating above me. I'm just very happy with the use of points there. So that's because with all the other purchases I've done this month, without those, I don't think it would have been a possible purchase because the 6-inch game has hit us all hard at the minute because there's loads and loads of things that are shipping. So obviously they're invoicing. So
I'm afraid that is the problem with your 6-inch game. You buy everything so far in advance, it always ends to turn up when everything's a sale on. So I don't like that business model. I don't like the Breaklink business model either. What I want them to do is just charge me straight away and it's paid. I don't like going, oh, by the way, in 6 months. No, just take my money now. I want it now.
I
Don't
started
do
looking
this.
at your Bricklink fishing village thing today as well. After you'd mentioned that, I don't know. I'm thinking I don't know. I might be able to get a beach and a water area in the city with the maneuver.
Yeah, it's one of the. I will argue anybody that's probably one of the most beautiful Bricklink sets somebody's ever designed. So
that would mean I need 3 in one set, so that wouldn't be very helpful.
Yeah, it's outrageously good. There's something that can't be right if you're stuck in a queue. I've literally just logged off and logged straight back on, so I'm just going straight back onto the Lego website now on the UK, and I'm in. I've literally just opened up another tab, so there must be something wrong. Just try and open up another tab and just keep that tab open, but open up another one, and hopefully you should then just dive straight in. That shouldn't be right. You shouldn't be in a queue for that long. I'm literally like, I swap. I'm now on to the different one on the UK website, and I swap back. So I'll go back to this UK website and I'll get off, so then you can get back on. But no, it shouldn't be like that. Should not be like that. So we got across the top, the tabs at the top. We've now got trending, gifting, and themes. So they have changed everything across here. So we can shop by theme, which is quite nice. So you've got icons, ideas, Star Wars, Harry Potter, Technic, Disney, Wicked, blah, 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 blah. And then they've got gifting. So they've got all sets, gift cards, stocking fillers, shop by age, Christmas decorations, and yada, yada, yada. So yeah, there's lots of... Okay, you take care. Thank you for joining us this evening. I massively appreciate that. Thank you for everybody that's liked the video and taken part in the poll as well. And why I'm thinking about the poll. The poll is at 77 votes. We've had 60 big saving, 23% Star Trek and giveaway. Giveaway for the different giveaways, 9%, and more points at 8%. So, yes, thank you ever so much for everybody that has taken part in the voting, everybody that's liked the video and everything else. It's been a pleasure so far. And I will stick around for a little while longer just to see how everybody's getting on with their purchases, because obviously it's on a staggered effect. And I will hover around just to see how quickly some of these bits and pieces sell. These bits and pieces sell out. I'm not going to lie. I thought the Razor Crest was going to sell quickly, but I didn't think it was going to sell that fast.
So what actually, because I say I was not paying attention during that segment because I was panically trying to buy something. So it said it was temporary sold out. Did it actually come in at all, or has it come back?
No, when I checked, that was it. That was it gone. So that was it. It's sold out officially by my end at 1 minute past, but people in the comments said it was actually sold out before midnight.
Did you ever see it in stock?
Apparently, I didn't know.
No, so. Wonder if it ever made it.
Tricklebrick says the Sith and the Razor Crest didn't even make the sale.
Yeah, it didn't. Yeah, have we literally got no stock on the thing?
Have they just shafted us? Because I was, if I typed in Razor Quest rather than checking for everybody about the Enterprise, it would have been literally a couple of seconds past midnight. The Sith, you did get one. Oh, happy days! You got the Sith. Maybe it just wasn't on that list. But I mean, the website's now working perfectly fine. So obviously, there's a huge queue.
My campaigning for your Razor Crest has failed at the last second because you never had a chance to buy the bloody thing. So
what a great start to what day it is today, hey? That's it. Exactly that.
That sums up Matthew's birthday. He was considering it and it's sold out. So there's over 50 of you there. Get your happy birthdays in the chat. We can sing the happy birthday song, and I'd like to celebrate by saying I have my confirmation email now from Lego, and all the sets are listed nicely on there. So
fantastic. So Jay's having a lovely time on my birthday, and I'm just sat here going, I knew I was never going to get it in the first place. So we're 34 minutes into the day of my birthday.
You've had more people you've ever had in your chat, so that's got to be a birthday gift.
That's it. So it's already gone wrong. But we didn't hear Jay sing. I was expecting you to be singing while you were panicking at midnight.
There was a lot of panicking going on. The PayPal was causing
I could see. Jay just went completely silent. Razor Quest was in stock at 11:55 p.m. and 11:56 it went out of stock, and it never came in. So do you think then, realistically,
did the sale start early? Can Max there confirm? Was it at the reduced price? I was going to say,
did people just panic and buy it before it got into the sale?
Because we know the Enterprise went up early because we had people in the chat saying they purchased out 2 minutes too. So
thank you, Trigger Bricks. Thank you very much indeed. We've got our first person wishing me a happy birthday. I was thinking of doing a birthday purchase today, but I don't actually know what I'm going to get, so I don't know. So it was at 5.19 at 11.56,
So
but
it
it's
was full
gone.
price then. So it's full price. Yeah, so it hadn't at least.
Oh, let's see. Obviously, please do let me know what you got. So get once now they're starting coming in, because we've had a few people say that they've got. Because obviously last week it was multiple purchases, obviously because it was the Insiders weekend. But this is our first bulk buy. So congratulations to you. You've got the Sith, the Lighthouse, the Viking Village, and the French Calf. So that is a beautiful haul. So don't be shy. Just write on the side what it is that you got yourself. And we can take a look, see, and have a look if it's still available and everything else. So, yeah, massive congratulations to you for that. That is a very, very nice little haul. I say little. It's not little whatsoever. That is a very, very nice haul. So, Jay, you still not tempted by anything that we've seen then this evening with regards to different bits and pieces?
No,
hang on. I'm about to fall over. I've just seen something which has shocked me. Right. Hang on, where is it? Where am I? There I am. What is this all about, Trickle Bricks? How have you not bought anything? You bought half the website last weekend. I thought you were going to get the Enterprise. Or are you just going to wait? Are you just going to chill out? Are you just thinking
maybe his PayPal wouldn't send the code either?
Yeah, he's just going to wait. That's it. So you're going to put my code in as well, Jay, by the sounds of it. So well, whatever. Just trying to be nice. So going by how well now with the stuff that's in the sale, I think potentially the stores are going to be very, very busy tomorrow, because what's the odds that there's actually Razor Quests available in store? Gareth says, I'm not buying anything in the sale. Blew all my budget on the Insiders weekend, which I received today. Well, what is it? Just remind everybody what you got, Gareth, because we've got a load of new people in this evening. So don't be shy. Just let us know. And Trickle Bricks was thinking on the Lighthouse and not in any rush. No, that's it. The Lighthouse is beautiful. I would personally, at the two, I'd say the Lighthouse is probably better than the Viking Village, because I've seen the Lighthouse built, and obviously it's got the elements and stuff on the inside of it. But it is just a case of you just get whatever you want, and obviously you don't have to get anything. This live stream's not about who gets what better than everybody else. It's just very much a case of as long as you're enjoying yourself.
The Viking Village, I have picked up. That's ready to go for the medieval section. The amount of pieces you get for the price on that one is extremely good. I remember even at full price, it was pretty good for pieces. So at the sale price.
Yeah, that's it. But this is the one that Trickle Bricks was going on about. So Gareth said it was the animated Batman series, the arcade machine, the mini night castle, and the hot chocolate stand. So that's a fantastic haul on that. Reddit Destroyer out of anything under £100 from any of the themes, Harry Potter, Star Wars, or Marvel. What would you get? So not a bad question, actually. So if you had £100 budget or less, what would you add in? I would go for the first thing that comes to mind would be the Fantastic Four Galactus, possibly. Or I have to have a think. What about you, Jay?
I would go for, I think the home one is in the sale from Star Wars, and the micro scale.
It is, yeah.
That one's on the list, so I would pick that up if I needed to. There's also the random Disney set, the dragon from the Maleficent Dragon. I actually quite like the dragon, so I wouldn't mind actually having that just for the dragon.
Yeah, so that's the one that Jay was saying, because he's a collector of this scale of ship. Actually, currently not in a sale. Trickle Brick says he would have the Spider-Man mask in the Elfan. Huh?
It was in the EU sale.
Mate, it's not in our sale, mate. I'm afraid.
Ah.
That's why you got to look at the websites, and that's why I don't trust those lists. Ever trust those lists. And I didn't trust anything that anybody was saying the other day when we were looking on the actual website and stuff. I was like, I don't think it's going to be. And well, obviously Lego's just pulled the wool over everybody's eyes. I do like the layout of the website in this one. It's quite easy to see everything. So obviously, is this on a further back order? 15th of December? No, so that's still the same. Because there's no real reason. That's the wrong way of saying it. But if it's not in a sale and you didn't get it last week, I can't imagine people that know about the Lego website would pick anything else up that's on a back order, because you're not getting those points. So obviously now it's all the sales stuff instead of the points, and it's all a little bit different. But yeah, they've changed all of those bits and pieces, and there we go. So yeah, because that's a very, very good price for that. That is a very, very good price.
Yeah, it's even cheaper than I got. I think I got it for about 95 when I got it. There's so many pieces in it though. There was a
So Lego King says free delivery because I was in the basket 35 when you points under, then you change. So what you had £35 in points, did you? Is that what you mean, or you spent £35 in total? Oh, hang on. Lego King said I got back. I got the Brickhead Wednesday for summer and the Fast and Furious car for my son. Buggy the Clown Brickhead. Used 1,600, was 35 points. Got it for 28, but I had to pay for £3.49 delivery. Should have got a keyring. Yeah, you should have topped it up, and then you'd have got free delivery. So you basically lost out on a keyring. So that's all it is. So that makes sense now. I didn't see the first message. Trigglebrick says cashed in my 200 points though. I'd probably get both if I made an order. Oh, getting a little bit itchy. And the Viking River looks such a good set. Please stop tempting me. Right. So with that, what we're going to do, Jay, is we're going to do a deep dive into this Viking River village. So pros and cons of this: you only get 4 minifigures, but that's the con. The pro, it's 2,103 pieces. 4, 87.49. Jay's a human calculator. What does it work out to be?
how many pieces was it?
So we are just this is just for Gareth's benefit. So, and obviously anybody else that wants this. So it is 2,103.
It's 4 pence.
4 pence a brick. Now, don't forget we've had this debate a couple of times because people go, you can't do it by the price. And we know you can't do it by the price because we know that if you do it by the price, some of these pieces are actually 12, 13, 14 pence because the cheapest bricks are about 3 or 4p. So there'd be elements on here that if you went onto the Lego website, so like those shafty bits, for example, they're 20 pence each. The fish is probably 17 pence each. That shield might be £1 something. So you start to add it all up like that. That's why the people that have a store will end up getting stuff to sell. Sorry, there's so many comments coming in. I'll catch back up with everybody very, very, very quickly. So the Viking Village, did you know the Viking Village looks like a great set, Jay? Just double checking that you do.
I'm as an owner of that set, I think it looks very nice.
just confirming that we know. So the Razor Crest is still available from Lego Germany. Just changed to GB, then in the address. So the German website at the moment doesn't seem to be selling too much. Lego King says loves the Viking Village. I'm going to check on the German website in a second.
To his point there though, I do it for Amazon all the time. I buy from Amazon Germany, but can we buy from from Lego Germany and just send it here and pay the postage? I don't know.
I don't know.
I've never tried it.
I don't know. Let's have a.
With Amazon, but I don't know. But you can't with Hasbro, for instance. Hasbro EU website won't allow a purchase from the UK account.
So Germany's is what is the Germany DN?
A DE, I think.
Sorry, ENDE, isn't it? Yeah. So I'm on the Germany website at the moment, and they haven't updated. Oh, they have. They finally updated it. So that took a little while to get through.
I think Ulysses has answered his own point there. He's put in the chat they'll only ship for German addresses.
Yeah, that's a shame.
So the same as Hasbro, then they geo-lock you out.
Yeah, it makes sense because they're not going to ship it one way and ship it back all the way at the other.
Yeah,
but
I know Amazon do that, but obviously sounds like Lego don't.
No, but I mean the 8080. What's that on back order till 30th of December? So yeah, they've also got we know they've got a completely different warehouse.
Get that in time for next Christmas.
But there you go. So it's 419 euros. So did they actually have any stock left? Because you could try VPN. So you could try VPN. Anyone in Germany? It doesn't work. I tried. DE. Thank you very much indeed. And they said it only works in deliver. Also, Gareth said, which it's an interesting point. Lego pulled the Razor Crest from the shelves before the sales because of how well it sold in other countries, and then do you think that then that generated either more interest in whatever else?
We've got conspiracy theories.
Yeah. Well, my thing is that when we went to the Lego store last for the Death Star, there was quite a few things missing on the shelf, wasn't there? Because like the Daily Bugle, for example, wasn't there. We couldn't find that, so that had gone well before. So Lego King says about the Christmas City advent calendar. Yes, that is a great advent calendar. I have it. I have this year's Lego City one. It's outrageously good, and it is obviously in this sale as well, isn't it? So you get some really nice minifigures in this. Oh, it's gone. This is why we are live. It has sold out. So I am glad I got it when I did, because it is gone. So that did not take long. So 30% off. This is the problem is now is that when we do I'm going to try and do a video tomorrow, and you're going to have to write everything down from tonight's upload, because it's just not going to be there. So now if I go back into our UK website, all of the stuff, so it's loads of stuff would have gone, but we won't notice it because it's not there. So if I go back to the front, so I'm afraid, Lego King, if you wanted that Lego City calendar, it's either going to be at any single garden centre around the UK, because those things are everywhere. So the City one went first. The other three are still available. So the Lego Friends one's the next best value at $13.99, but I'm not interested in that. And the Disney one's still available as well. And these Revenge of the Sith things are still available. They've been in a sale for ages and ages. But no, the expensive stuff like Germany, that's all still there. So back to the German website, and yeah, you can see it's clearance, exclusive, retiring soon. So why Germany has so many and we don't, I don't know. I have no idea. That's
warehouse distribution potentially.
Well, in all fairness, though, if you think about it, maybe the Germans didn't get the Lion Knight's castle, and they've got the Quest, and we had all the castles, and we didn't have the Razor Crest.
Yeah, because it seems it didn't reach the sale then, by the sign of it. Does it still say temporarily out of stock on the UK site?
Let's have a look-see. So,
because it may appear at some point randomly for an hour, like.
Yeah, it did. It did before. It says temporary at the moment.
Yeah. So we have seen those randomly reappear for short.
Yeah, well, it did with the Lion Knight's castle, because Trickle Bricks is breathing proof that he was there at 5 p.m. when it came back on, and he is now sat on that castle at home. So yeah, it's available. Well, it might be available again, but I don't know. I do not know. We're 86 votes into this poll, and we are it's changing all the time. 62% for big savings, but the Star Trek giveaway is starting to creep up, because that's now at 23%, and the other two are at 7 and 8%. Razor Quest in stock for you. Is the Razor Quest in stock? Depending on where you are in the world. So if you are in Germany, you are living the dream. If you are I was about to say in Australia. Australia has gone, hasn't it? So, and ours went straight away.
We were bigging this up. It'll be fine in the UK. It'll be fine. It's the American ones that sell out, and ours didn't even really make it through all that. So,
yeah,
all familiar will get one, hopefully, in the US site. But if theirs does the same thing as this, maybe it will never even come in, or just there's a. Yeah, because the 8080 didn't last long last year, did it? That was a.
8080 went in a few minutes. Thing is, though, the problem is like if there is any of these left in any of the stores around the country, and if you guys and girls want to do a store checker, they'll be gone tomorrow at this price. So I understand what Reddit Destroyer is saying, but they wouldn't have pulled the set off at full price. They would have wanted to sell the sets at full price, because now they're going to be losing money on those sets in store because they will sell before Monday. That's a very good point, though. Maybe Star Wars just isn't as big in Germany, or maybe they're just not a fan of Mandalorian. I don't know.
Probably more down to stock levels, I would say.
Yeah. I mean, well, we were like this for the Lion Knight's Castle. We're like, how is this still in the UK? That's what we were saying. It's like, and the Ninjago market. We're like, how are these still available? I could not understand how.
It's a risk of some of these bigger sets because eventually they'll go in there, but it's pulling that trigger at the right time and not wait. Sometimes you've got the last chance saloon is always usually the biggest discount.
Yep.
But then you might not even get a chance at it. So that's why
you know what my technique is? It's the double points before Black Friday because you can get it. I got my Ninjago market and I didn't have to panic because a lot of people missed out on that as well. And I didn't want to miss out on that. Now, don't forget though, if you are in the UK, there is a very, very good potential at 9 a.m. in the morning. And we haven't even looked at the Disney website. They might be in a sale on there.
Good luck on that one. I know what that one's like for sellouts.
I guarantee the Disney website's on fire, probably. It's sold out straight away. It's gone. Let's have a look. Is it available on the Disney website? Hard to find. Star Wars. Share this tab instead. Oh, well, they've still got the Disney Castle at full price, so they're not going to be, obviously, they're miles behind on all their sale stuff. Everything's full price. Nope, gone. It's gone there as well. So, yeah.
Maybe there's just massive demand for it, really.
Yeah, that's it. It'd be gone. That's it.
I've been telling them for 6 months, people. 6 months.
Yeah.
And maybe
that's it. It is what it is. Like I said, I'm not, if it was still available now in the UK, I might be thinking to myself, oh, shouldn't I? But I mean, no, it's all right. It'll be one that passes me by, and that will not be on my birthday list for today. So that one can be crossed off and gone.
It is still in stock at John Lewis, so anybody does want it, but it is full price.
Yeah, it's full price at John Lewis at the moment. But it might be price matched in the morning. That's the thing. Now in the UK, this is still fine. The giveaway is still there. Giveaway looks nice as well. Don't forget, we haven't even clicked. There we go. 20. I should have clicked on that ages ago. So the giveaway is worth $21.99. That's taken that long for it to come out. So that will be. I think this is going to be close to £100 giveaway when this happens. So out of the whole poll, Lego King voted.
I'm going to have a look on eBay. Let's have a look.
Yeah, see what it is on eBay. So Lego King says he voted for better giveaways in the poll. It could be Reddit Destroyer, but don't forget that now they'll either just be in store or they would, and now you can just get them cheaper. So they sell quickly though, because like Jay said, the 8080 sold out in about a minute last time. Jay, what have you found?
Oh my God.
Come on.
I have got sold listings on eBay of this thing in a half hour of £90, and there's more than one.
I told you it wouldn't take long. And I told you it would go for a lot of money as well. I don't think people actually listen to me when I say how important some of these giveaways are.
So if I were to sell this thing, plus the other giveaways I've got, plus the points discount, I've pretty much got a free enterprise.
Yep. So at the moment, there's 94, 96. I said 100. They've just been listening to me. 94, 89, 89, 89, 94. I said this straight away, and that's before I even knew it was going to be. Because realistically, if the giveaways are valued at the price of the $21.99, which is what I think the Lord of the Rings one-ish was, it will go for about this amount of money. So if you want it, but the thing is with all of these that are on here, this will be Bricklink sellers. See, look, somebody has sold 9. So I don't know how that works. somebody from Italy has sold 9 of the same thing. So that's the crazy thing. It's like, well, they are literally just buying to sell it, but they're selling.
Yeah,
So they're selling it for 364.40 for both.
they're not necessarily. So they might have changed. If you go on the left-hand side of the menu to scroll up a
Oh,
bit,
I'm not doing that. Screw that.
then
No.
you need to change it to sold listings. So they're green. You're on.
Right.
Sold.
Yeah. But yeah, there's plenty of bits and pieces on eBay. But yeah, we're looking for about 90 to it'll be as they start to sell out, they'll probably start to creep up to about £100.
They'll probably come down in time like the Lord of the Rings one did.
Yeah, we'll do. But things like the Lord of the Rings one's still expensive. It's still expensive. So yeah, if you are a fan of this and you want her, it's the time to get it is now, because it's not worth that amount of money. That is the thing. It's just not worth that amount of money.
£90 in the first hour.
That's it, £90 in the first hour, and then don't forget it's the 2 of the giveaways that come with it. So you don't get the cards, but you do get the Lion Knight's Castle, and you do get. There was some people saying in the chat that they were hoping that the giveaways would change because either they didn't like the giveaways or it's just
I was happy with the hot chocolate. I would like that for the little winter display in the city for next year.
Yeah, that's it.
No, they can be buying one of those on the roadside.
Yeah, that's it. That'd be nice. So the one that Jay's talking about is this hot chocolate stand. So you break the price point of this for so that's worth $21.99, and they are going for that amount of money as well. So
because there's so many of those, isn't there? That's
it. They're going for what they're worth because they're Lego say it's $21.99, so they're all over the place at £20. That's what they're going for at the moment, and it's the same thing. I haven't seen as many of the other the castle ones, but I have seen them for about 25 to 30. I think they were going for. Oh, there you go. So it's $25.99. So I've seen them going for about 25 to 30. Lego King says, "Has Jay got a lot to build?" That, yes, is a simple yes.
That's an understatement.
Years and years and years worth of stock. So all the people that are jumping in and jumping back out again and everything else, welcome. Obviously, it's now nearly 1 o'clock in the UK. So a lot of people in the UK have work tomorrow as well. So amazed that there's so many people still in the actual chat. Let us know what it is that you have got yourself in the sale. And did you get a shopping list of stuff? Did you go for the Enterprise? What is it that you got? 24% for the Star Trek and giveaway, 62 for the big savings. We're at we're at 91 votes in the poll now as well. So that is fantastic with that amount. And again, everybody that's liked the video, I don't know what the like numbers are up to, but thank you very much indeed for that as well. So not a fan of the Starship Enterprise. It has no interior, it seems a bit flat, but I'm also not a massive Star Trek fan. Yeah, it's actually more curved than what it is. The images are awful. Yeah, I think it's one of those. If you're not a fan of the actual show and you're more of a Star Wars one, but me personally, after doing a lot of the research and obviously doing a lot of stuff with Jay, we both agreed that the image on the box is possibly the worst image on the website, whereas that is the one, isn't it?
You can see the angles of actually how much
it's deeper than what it seems to be. And Truckle
there
Bricks
is no bridge, so they could do a bridge separately, I think, as a diorama.
Yeah, that's it. They could. It would have been nice if they could have done bits and pieces on the inside of it, but then the problem is you'd be looking at like another £100 and something for that, and then it would just be horrendous amount of money. But the Ninjago is now gone on back order. So that's it. That didn't take too long. So it's happening quickly because obviously people are still getting in onto the Lego website. So stuff will be on back order. Stuff will literally just disappear and go. Because I'm obviously just keeping my eye on the more expensive stuff. But if we can spot what's gone or what's on back order using this, so they're all still available. That's the top 9 are. Do you have to click on it? Mine's all right. I've still got it. Trickle Bricks. Yeah, the 8080 is coming on the 7th of January. At the moment, it might be things of that now probably won't extend anymore because everybody made the most of getting double points on it and then getting the giveaways with it as well. but it has been limited to 1. Now, I would have liked to have seen. Actually, I can see it on this. So they haven't limited it to anything else. It's still limited to 5. So, I'll try refreshing. Refresh. Where the hell is that? I can't even find the refresh button. Where's that gone? I'll open up another page. That'd be easier. Why don't we
F5,
just...
F5 on the keyboard will do it for you.
Oh, that'll do. Why don't we do that?
Okay.
No, it's not. I can shift F5, isn't it? No.
It should just be F5.
Not F5. Not F5, I'm afraid. Right. I'm just going to reopen a different tab. I did refresh it before, but it's in a different
thing.
That's it. We've refreshed it by opening up a completely new tab. So let's have a look. Yeah, that one. Smudge is snoring behind me.
The Star Wars logo I did see in the Smiths the other day. It's like £32 at Smiths.
Oh, there we go. Shipped by 4th of December. £32 at Smiths.
Yeah, the Star Wars logo was the other day. Cheeky Monkey was tempted. I was like, no, I don't want the logo, dear, but it's pretty good price.
So options on the Harry Potter Great Hall, that's now at £90 on Amazon. Good find. It seems to be that a lot of the Harry Potter stuff is everywhere else by the Lego Group. So Smiths is good. John Lewis is good. Argos was really big on that as well. Lego King says it's so tempting to get the Jabba sailboat. Yeah, it's the biggest sale you're ever going to find on it. It won't be on a bigger sale than this.
It may be for 30 seconds when it retires. You might get.
No, I don't think it will. I mean, what they're going to do it for? Maybe. I just can't see it. Not with the giveaways that we've got at the moment. I mean, yeah, granted, it might go down to say $290 or something, but
yeah, you'll probably get another 5% off.
But Lego King doesn't like any of the Lego King doesn't like the giveaways, so he would just sell both, and he'll get the points. But the time to have got this was in the Insiders weekend because you would have got double points on it.
Yeah, and the giveaways, yeah.
Yeah. Now, this is a very, very good question, and this is something that I was going to get onto. Will there be more sets on sale on Cyber Monday? I don't think so, but what they might do is I can see them changing the pack of cards to something else. Because last year, on the Cyber Monday, they did that weird blanket.
Okay. Yeah, they'll probably just do a little something, won't they? Or a quicker one set on double points or something might be added.
Yeah. Yeah, so Trigglebrick says maybe, but never been great in the past. No, Cyber Monday just seems to be disastrous. But I think the only thing that they do is they do the blanket, but they don't do the blanket in store. So it's like an online thing only. It's just like a weird thing. Oh, we have somebody that got lucky. How? How did you manage to get that? So got lucky and got the Razor Crest. Will the Enterprise sell out? I think it will. Going by Australia, but weirdly, we said this before, that with Australia, it went on a 30-day back order, but the giveaway was still available.
Can we confirm the country of origin though of the Razor Crest sale here? Was it a UK one, or
we want to know how did you do it? How did you do it? Let us know. Let us know. Let us know. So Andrea, let us know how you did that. What did you do? Hacked in. I'm going to keep that comment up on the screen because I think that'll make people very, very jealous. Very, very jealous. I'm still going to have a look at this Enterprise. I do like it though, but yeah, I do like that. I do like the minifigures. I'll probably end up building J's, so I don't really need to buy it, to be honest.
Yeah. I was going to say you'll probably end up.
So it's all right if I get to build it, and then if I can say to Jay if I can review the thing and build it, then it'll be absolutely splendid, and you can have it in his display quickly. Because I've got a funny feeling, guys and girls, that I might be Jay's secondary builder with the plans that he has in place for next year. So I know how annoyed he's going to get with loads of gaps.
I've got to build a desk yet, so I'll be...
Oh, did they? We didn't look. The Razor Crest was on sale 1 hour before. What, in the UK?
Yeah, because we were hearing it
I
was
was
still
on the
full price
website
in
at
the
that
UK
time, and
earlier. Yeah,
I was on the
so,
website, and it wasn't a full
yeah.
hour before because I was on the website since 10:30. But yeah, if you managed to click on it at the right time, then you were well. First off, congratulations, because that is a thing to say, everybody.
There you go. So
Sweden. There we
Sweden.
go then.
Yeah.
Sweden. See, like I said, we got lots and lots of people in all around the world. So you've always got to ask that question. So we can tick
Matt has
Sweden
gone
off on the
international
map.
tonight.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, we've gone well. So I recognise the names from Poland that were in last weekend as well. So we definitely had the Poland and the Belgians back. So we've got some Swedens in. So welcome. And a massive congratulations to you. So has that sold out in Sweden now? Has it gone? That's it. I always prefer just thinking it's actually be happy for people that actually manage to get it, because it's always like oh, you got one of those sets on that day, and it's got a bit of a backstory to it, doesn't it? Lego King says, well, we'll see the advent calendar at the top. We need a Christmas Star Trek advent calendar. Maybe one year. I don't think they ever did a Christmas episode, though. Gone in Norway as well. Here we go. So Chaotic Geek, if you're from Norway, then I will do my best to remember that. So it's gone in Norway, potentially gone in Sweden. Yeah, that's it. Trickle Bricks, it is back in the new movie. So yeah, it blew up in the
different
TV.
yellow paint on it, I do believe, looking at the trailer. So
yeah, it's different. So I think it's a different one. Yeah, I think it's a different one. But yeah, so with regards to this, we now know that this is going for £90 on the eBay, and obviously Jay will wake up and let me know.
Was £70.
You have to let me know in the morning what exactly what's occurring with how many of those have been sold, because that is a scary. The fact that they're selling already. I just can't quite understand why people would not go on the Lego website and just buy it. But then at the same time, there has been people saying that they just want the smaller ship for whatever reason and don't want.
I have again spoke to a few again within the 6-inch community that just want the shuttle pod and the minifigure that comes with it, because they collect the figures of the ladies. So let me have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh my goodness, that's about 20. There's over 30 that have sold already.
Wow.
Well,
this is very interesting.
110.
So Andrea from Sweden is saying that it sold out 1 minute after midnight, but she brought hers. I'm assuming I do apologize if it's not. Brought 30 minutes before. Now I don't think the UK shares, because now I'm thinking, do we have the same warehouse as certain places like that? Because if there was a mistake and it went on 30 minutes before and they sold tons of units and then realized it just went off, then we didn't actually get it in the UK at all for that reason.
And that'd be an hour and a half before us, technically, if it was 30 minutes plus the hour.
Yeah,
we ran out of stock by the European warehouse.
I'm sure we would have had. They would have allocated us some stock, but no, not necessarily. It's not just from Billund. We get it from all over. So no, it's not just from Billund. Yep. See, insider stuff came from Belgium. I've had pieces come from Poland. Yeah. So I don't think so. The weird thing is that I actually don't know if we have a warehouse in the UK. Yeah, so the sale started. The sale started 1 hour. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, because we're an hour behind everybody else with the time difference. But we didn't have a problem with the Lion Knights Castle, so we can't moan, because I could still get the Lion Knights Castle at 9:30 in the morning. So it swings and roundabouts with all of those. But I'm just intrigued to know if there was a mistake and it went up early, because it does seem to be. That because if the sale started at midnight in Norway, how quickly did it sell out? Because Andrea's saying it sold out about 1 or 2 minutes after midnight, ours was definitely probably like a minute and 45 seconds when I actually clicked on it and it had gone. So I would love to know, I would love to have seen a stock count number on that and just how many were actually available. Because, yeah, it would just been interesting. It would have just been interesting to see. Because nobody knew that was going in, especially after the Insiders weekend. I think a lot of people might have just bought it on double points and it would possibly have sold out anyway. Because the T6 is still available. The Pelican's gone. So there's lots of stuff going out of stock now, lots of different bits and pieces that are going. So we'll just have as I'm looking at the comments and everything, we will literally just have a look at everything. There's a way we did it last time, and I can't remember how it was.
Ladies and gentlemen, at 1:10 in the morning, I think I'm going to retire to my beddy buys after joining you.
Okay, so goodbye.
On this extravaganza.
Right, you look after yourself, sir. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you very much for having me on. Enjoy the rest of the sale, and don't forget you can find me right here on YouTube at Jay's Toy Collection UK for all things 6-inch figures and some occasional Lego, and now Star Trek Enterprise.
That's it.
See you
Congratulations, sir. You take care. Bye. He has gone. Right, I'm not going to be on for too much longer. We'll probably be on for maybe no more than 20 minutes because this is what we did last time. We stayed on till about 1:30 just to see basically the stock calm down. So that's all I'm interested in. But yeah, it's really interesting from the guys and girls from Sweden with regards to what's going on and what's happening. It'd be interesting now how quickly the pre-orders will work. What the Game Boy, obviously the Game Boy's on a back order, 8th of December. So there is things that have sort of, if people are because now people are also thinking of Christmas as well, aren't they, with regards to Christmas presents and things. So what is going to happen over this period? And I suppose the question is, and I have said this I'm surprised Jay, who says good night, hasn't actually poked the bear with this. He was winding me up about the Razor Quest, but I have said for a long time I would prefer the Enterprise over the Razor Quest because the Enterprise I prefer and it means more. And Jay had always said, well, on the aftermarket, the Razor Quest more money, but never mentioned if I was actually going to buy the Star Trek Enterprise tonight. So I got away with that. I was thinking, would that be my sort of Christmas present, birthday present to myself, or not? Probably not, because I will be thinking about that tomorrow. But how long do we think that the Enterprise is going to be available for? What do we reckon? Are we saying that this is going to be like the Are we saying that this is going to be like the Lynax Castle? Are we going to have this for a good while? I'm going to check the Australian website and just see if the back order on that has actually gone up. Lego Australia. Let's have a look. See, that's the one. Right, so we're in Australia now. Still, obviously, we know it's on back order, but has it gone up? No, so it's still. Why does that do that? Have I got more of them? How many of them in my bag? 5? What's going on with this? No, I've got 2. Oh, it's limited to 2. Oh. Hang on, let's double check that then. So are they now having to slow that down? So okay, this is going to be a weird and wonderful thing. So that'll ship in 30 days, but it still includes the giveaway. But now the Australians are limited to 2, whereas over in the UK we're limited to 3. And obviously a lot of the other stuff is 5. So have they brought the limit down? Titanic, it did. Yes, it did. That's very, very true. And the 8080 was last year, sold out in a few minutes as well. Yeah, big sale, big savings. Boff. It's a good thing. The giveaway is already at the giveaway is already at £100. They're already selling on eBay at the moment. We've just had a look, so yeah, they are there. I hope this set sells well. Because I would like the Voyager or an original Enterprise. I would like some of the other bigger ships as well. I think that would be very, very good with those kind of things. And I think it'd be very positive that they do shift a load of units. And obviously, by the looks of what they're doing over here in Australia, it's a 30-day back order. So if you can see what it is on your local website and let everybody know exactly what it is, but yeah, it all seems to be the same on the UK website at the moment. That's it. So it's selling for 90. It's sold for that amount of money at the moment. So yeah, I mean, I think Jay said one went for 110, is what I think he said it went for. I heard him say something in the background for about 110. You got missed twice. I'm here. I can see you. So I can't see the chat when I'm looking on the website. So if people go through, so I'll scroll back. I'll scroll back through the chat after. But yeah, when I'm looking at when I'm moving this, for example, like this, I can't see you guys and girls on my screen. I haven't got a second monitor, so. Yeah, it's this is the thing now. When are they going to be horrible? And are they going to put other new stuff on the Black Friday? Are we going to get, or are they going to wait until, because we haven't had any new stuff for a little while now. So I think there might be quite a few videos from myself coming over the next couple of days, just because of the volume of stock that's going to be coming. But yeah, Chaotic Geek is right. I would like them to be able to do well. I'd like some numbers. I'd like some other ships, and I'd be happy if this was a regular slot for it. If we got a Star Trek set every Black Friday with the stock levels of what's available, it should be good. Because obviously, don't forget, a lot of people might get this because a lot of people would want it in hand day one. So there is always that thing with a new set of sometimes it doesn't sell out straight away online because people want to get it in store. And then when the stores sell out, obviously then it gets a little bit chaotic and crazy with regards to the online buys because it just disappears. So yeah, it's going to be a very interesting one. So I'll be thinking about it. I'll think about it more tomorrow. It's like, do I want this or not? I don't know. I do not know. Right, let's catch up with everybody. So sorry. So on the aftermarket. Yeah, well, that's it. Well, the thing is, it's already been sold, Lego King. So it's anywhere between 90. So Reddit Destroy there, look, says 90. Jay said it's gone for 110 as well. There's loads of them on eBay. Loads and loads of them on eBay. So, and Jay said that's what they're selling by. I can just see what people are going, because I can't be bothered to actually hunt the bits and pieces down. They are going for, hang on, let's get it up on the screen so you can see what it is that I'm talking about. So this is what we're looking at. It's this thing just here. I'll check this for the last time and then we will knock it on the head and then that will be it. So guys, if you could start to like the video and subscribe to the channel, that would be absolutely fantastic. I will end the poll in a second. And we'll start to wrap things up. So yes, look. So these are what they're going for already. Thank you, Trickle Bricks. Yeah, I'll leave that on the screen as well. Be massively helpful if you could. Just hit the like button. 94, 96, 84, 80, yeah. 26 watches and 94.99. And Jay said that's what they're selling for. So yeah, people buy multiple of them. But I said it would be £100. I said it would be £100 giveaway. And I was not far off. was not far off with that at all. Right, guys. So let's have a look at the poll, shall we? What is the poll doing? Oh, wow. What a good time to end it. 101 votes. That is fantastic. Thank you to every single person that took their time to vote on that. That'll be coming up on your screens in a second. So you can see who the winner was on that. Big savings were at 60%. The Star Trek and the giveaway was at 27%. Different giveaway was at 7%. And more points was at 6%. So that is obviously the highest poll that we have ever done. I think this is the most busiest live stream we've ever done. So hopefully you guys and girls will come back for more Lego news stuff and obviously other little bits and pieces when we do the builds and things like that. But yeah, I hope you got what it is you wanted to get. Good luck to everybody that is in America, because obviously it looks like the stock for this seems to be okay, but it just depends on how many you've been shipped over. So if it goes on back order, potentially you might be okay with the giveaway. Maybe they've made more giveaways this time because they don't want people to miss out. I mean, I really don't know. But guys, that's it. I'm done. So thank you very much indeed. Thank you all. And I really hope, well, I did. He never read my message. Which one? Oh, this one. There we go. Sorry. There we go. Before we go, we'll read the message. They make a dual motor I know where this is going. C3PO keyring for £3, but not yeah. Yeah. So what you can do though is you can obviously you can get the keyring and take the bits off and actually put it in all the bits you need, because don't forget in the Death Star, that's what people were kicking off about, because they there was some minifigures that they should have used in that, and it didn't. The price will be high in the future for the Enterprise, first set ever, and the figures is the most important. Very true. I think that is right. I think it's just going to be going. It'll be going strong. And Truckbook says you can swap the legs. So yeah, you can swap the legs over. Ready Destroyer. Yeah, do it. Loads of people do it. So it happened in the Death Star, and you can just swap the legs over. So sake of £3, just swap them over, and then you can then just use the keyring as well. So that'll be a nice thing to do. Lego King says I got deals all good on the aftermarket. Won't sell for that. Don't think. Well, they are Lego King. That's what they're selling for. They're selling for more than this. So what we're looking, so Jay looked at the stuff that's already sold, and one had sold for 110. So yes, they are selling for this amount of money, and they will stay that strong for a long time. And Andrew made a very, very good point. The price will be high in the future for the Enterprise. First ever set for the figures, it's the most important. So yeah, I want it. It's on my radar. It's just I don't know when to get it as such. So just have to basically wait and see what happens. Who knows if it's still available in the morning and I'll wake up and I think actually I'll quite like that, then I might pick it up. But I'm in no rush for it. Giveaway would be nice, but again, I'm in no rush for that, and I'm not in no rush for that thing either. Jay, you are an idiot. Why? So thank you very much indeed to Jay, who has just donated to the channel for a record-breaking birthday stream, may I add. So yes, thank you very much indeed for that. Massively appreciated. You are well. We didn't get to hear you sing "Happy Birthday." You promised us at midnight you were going to sing with your fantastic voice, and you sang a bit of Rocky, and then you got so intrigued and scared with your bits. Nobody heard your magical voice. Exactly that. Yeah, if the giveaway's gone before you decide to wait for a sale, that is the best way to do. Yeah, that's true. So Ryan says I want the Enterprise with Kirk, Spot, etc. That'd be nice to have as well. Yeah, see, for me, the figures are very important to the show. But yeah, I just don't know. But yeah, that's just Jay being silly. But yes, thank you very much, Jay. That means a lot. So I appreciate that. I will be sending him an abusive an abusive voice note after. But no, I think we ticked the boxes tonight. That was a corker. So again, if you're new to the channel, obviously we do these live streams all the time. So massively appreciate all of you jumping in. And I will get going now. That's very true. Yeah. Well, yeah, but you could have sang it in your own. You could have sang it in your own way, but it does not matter. We'll hear Jay's voice, I'm sure, at a different time on a different day. But guys, from me and on behalf of Mr. J's Toy Collection UK, that is it, and I am done. If you're watching this on the replay and you've watched it all the way to the end, congratulations to you. Did you get this? Did you get anything that is in the sale on the Lego website? Did you manage to get anything? You guys and girls that got the Razor Crest, well done. Let us know what the build's like. Let us know when it arrives as well. That's the next thing I want to know from everybody, especially from people that are further afield in Sweden and everywhere like that. So like you, for example, Andrew, let me know when it arrives and how quickly it turns up, because we know how fast all these bits and pieces arrived in the UK. Thank you very much indeed, Mirror. Thank you very much indeed. So, yep, that's it. So that is it, and I am done. You have come right in on the last second, and we are finishing for the busiest live stream I have ever done. So one more time, if you could like the video, that'll make a massive difference to the channel. Even leave a comment once the video goes live. YouTube seems to like that. But that is it, and I am done. So if you could like this video and subscribe to the channel, as always, thank you very much for watching. You lot take care, and I'll catch you next one. Bye, bye, bye. Take care, everybody. Thank you very much indeed. Bye, 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 bye.